everybody, to the Toivoan Trainwreck. Before we get started tonight, if you know someone who wants to play an generic game, I'd love to talk to them about getting on the waitlist for either a campaign slot or for a one-shot, because all of our groups are currently full. We do have the Patreon over at patreon.com/gmeric. Go check that out. We've got some cool things coming over there. We also have the YouTube channel where we've got hundreds of episodes for you guys to watch. Go check it out. They're in podcast format, playlists. We've got GM tips. We've got short videos. Go check it out. And do hit the thumbs up when you watch those. It does help us out a ton. We also have a clip contest going on for just a couple more days. So toss those clips or timestamps of your favorite generic moments in the clip contest channel in order to enter to win a prize. This month's prize is, of course, a Bubble Laser headshot. So go ahead and get involved with that. Lastly, we have the Toivoan Trainwreck mugs and travel mugs over at gmeric.com. If you've not picked up your own mug, pick it up. We've got all the cast on there. Go ahead and check them out. They're really fun, and they're right on the front page. Let's get you guys going, because it is time to play some D&D. We do have everybody here. Awesome. All right. Well. Oh, that's loud. You guys have been adventuring in the lands of Toivoa, as you've worked to resolve a drug ring that has ravaged the Toivoan landscape. Originally created by the dragon Sageos, his right-hand person, Pitney Bones, had been taking over the entire situation. You guys slew Sageos in a amazing display of martial effectiveness, and have left his island in a bit of, well, disrepair, as you've decided to turn it into a colony for yourselves. After that, you finally managed to defeat Pitney Bones last week before returning to the city of Nausea to recoup and regather yourselves. We have decided to take a bit of a breather between the story of last week and this week, unless Tati wanted to ask a specific question of a specific firefly that she has.
Sure.
Tati, did you want to ask any questions of Pitney Bones' soul?
Let's see. How about in most of my funeral rites, it's a ceremony where we remember all of the best and most exciting parts of a person's life. But for Pitney, I have no memories to dedicate. Only really knew her when she was already undead, so kind of opted out. And since I don't know anybody with any memories from her living life, I will ask her and give her the one opportunity to answer if there is anything from her true life that is worth remembering.
Ooh, from her true life that's worth remembering. She's going to pause for a moment before answering, and is going to respond, "I was always a better business person than Sea Toad Coin."
I hate her to the end. You have to respect it.
Catching strays over here? I didn't even ask her anything.
Man, she dedicated her dying words to you. Kind of crazy.
That's gotta feel good. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm honored. Can you tell her I'm honored?
I don't think she can hear that part.
With that last crumb of pride, I will send her firefly straight to its recipient.
In hell.
Well, it's not really my division.
Nope.
Pitney goes to heaven.
Or does she go to the ever cold embrace of Imkale's arms?
I believe that everyone goes to Imkale, and that there is perhaps a sorting event after that, and that it is possible that lives are recycled in some way, or there are more worlds that they might go to. The only aspect of theology that I have and Dame Kale.
Okay. So,
It would not surprise me if she went to hell.
I mean, we've been there, right? We could go check and see
Yeah,
if we
yeah, right.
find her around, beat her up
I don't know.
again.
So, with that point of order completed, we are going to fast forward an entire year of time. During that year of time, we're going to explore what each of your characters did and where you went and what happened, as we're going to do a bit of an epilogues episode here. So, we'll go ahead and start with Coin, because he's on the left-hand side of my screen. Mr. Seatoad Coin,
So,
what did you do for an entire year?
not much. Let me pull up because I actually wrote out a month by month that I sent.
A month by
I
month.
love that
Damn.
so much.
And I'll try to streamline it, but
No. Please
so-
feel free.
so in like the first 4 months prior to the slaying of Pitney Bones, Coin and Cash are free to start building out their business. They officially brand as Coin's Corner. Cash really leans into sort of like the fast foody snack approach to business. So they're selling like roach tacos. They're selling popcorn, corn nuts. They're just really extending it. While Coin starts operating, going to other like Ryport. He's even like looking around Shu. He's trying to open new business locations for Coin's Corner. So the first 4 months are spent basically expanding their business. By month 4 to 8, the fast food corn with bugs is going a lot better than you would figure based on the pitch. Enough that they kind of expand. In some ways, I'll probably wait until other party members have talked about, particularly with Akeda, but he is expanding more so into like ship supplies, maintenance, chartering tools, just because it's almost like a thematic thing. Like you're at a fast food restaurant, but there's like ropes on the wall.
Sure.
There's like little ships in a bottle. He really leans into it. And eventually he's stocking up all of his maps, which, for the sake of Eric, I don't know if it'll mechanically matter, but
Sure.
throughout the campaign, I have been like actually, I have inventory
Mhm.
inputs for like all the different maps Coin's made, all
I
of
love
like
it.
the art he's done of different skies from all of our adventures.
Mhm.
And all of these things are on display now
Awesome.
across. Like he's making copies and kind of selling pretty much like archives of our adventures throughout the Toivoan Trainwreck. Very extensively. Now he's
I love
leaning
this so
into
much.
this, but I would presume that Cash's side of the business with all the food and the corn is still performing a lot better than kind of the maps and the sailing supplies. So by month 8 to 12, Coin starts really pushing to get in like he's getting involved with like shipwrights, people who can like repair and maintain ships. He's trying to set up sort of like you can grab some of our food while you wait on your on a ship.
Sure.
Is kind of the vibe he's leaning into. Now, interestingly, there are enough locations open across Toivoa
Mhm.
that people are putting a face to Coin's Corner, but a lot of people are putting Cash's face rather than Coin. So
What's the difference?
functionally none, but
Okay.
it really plays out as everyone referring to Coin as Cash, not realizing
Oh,
there is a distinction at all.
ouch.
by month 8 to 12, Coin is constantly walking around like, yeah, that's my business. No, I work with him. He's me. It's complicated. So, but all in all, the business is going very well. Enough that Cash can run it well, and Coin is kind of trying to figure out how to get his side of the business to function as well as Cash's side with the food stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think the last we would see of Coin is probably sailing around with a bag full of papers, of maps and ideas of where to travel.
Cool. I love that. So, as he spends his year doing so, we will say that Coin, you end up on the Contrarian because you still have access to that vessel, and it eventually made its way back home to Nausha.
It makes sense. The party briefly disbanded, so it was less likely to get blown up in that time frame. Or, it got retired while we sailed other ships.
Sure.
So at this point, is Coin out sailing and exploring now?
He's I think he's been wrapped up this year so much with getting the business in between major cities built up. He does venture between cities, but it's really only now that he's planning adventuring.
Setting up the trade lanes and getting the trade routes going.
Like to extend it to the party, Coin has already extended anyone that wanted to stay along. He's like, I've got to make a lot of shipments and imports and exports.
Mm-hmm.
So you were all effectively on payroll to constantly randomly be picked up for shipments.
I have a question though, because you said that. Are you still
Sure.
paying them in IOUs?
Yeah, but he hands them the IOU at the start and then he pays them once it's over. It's
Okay.
not it's not a permanent IOU that you have to manually cash in.
Understood.
Not like some of us.
Understood. So contract labor. Gotcha.
Yeah, he's still adventuring, but more out of necessity than it is out of demand.
Awesome. Love that. Ruzid, how did you spend a year?
Well, actually, shortly after the party kind of splits apart, Ruzu would actually go to Judith's place for one particular reason, which is he wants to give his cloak to Judith. The cloak that from his mother did it.
Okay.
And I mean, I guess he could roleplay going in the shop, but I mean, essentially, he would go up to Judith, and just say, "I think that this cloak is kind of torn apart who I am. I love and hate did it. She's not really the nicest person, really. Maybe I should just not love her, but I feel like I should be me. I should not whatever this cloak turns me into. It served me well. It's probably saved a life or two, but I think I can hold my own without it. And I think you would be the perfect person to own it. I couldn't really think of anyone else except you to be the one to take it if I were to give it away."
He smiles at you. Ruzid, I'll keep it for now. If you ever want it back, it'll be here. But remember, yourself first, be true. The most important thing that we can ever learn.
Ain't that the truth?
She's going to smile and she's going to come around the counter and getting down on one knee, she's going to give you a hug.
Riz is definitely gonna hug back.
She holds it for just long enough. When you start to feel uncomfortable, she breaks the hug instantly. You've grown so much. Not in height, but in character. And she taps the center of your chest. You're always welcome here.
Move this just so that this is the item, I guess I'll just move into a separate inventory that says Judith has it, just so I can keep the
That's
item on tab,
Yeah, just
so it doesn't get lost to time.
Yeah, just unequip
Yeah.
it. That's all. Cool.
That's the first thing. The other thing is that Rizzo would probably coordinate with Coin in some way with the business venture, but he would probably, like, maybe not like a loose coordination, but probably he definitely is going to be opening a tattoo shop in Nausea somewhere. I don't know where exactly, preferably close enough to Coin's shop, and he would just call it Red Kobold Tattoos, and it would start kind of settling down a little bit and focusing more on,
Like right next to the Cash's corner.
I mean, I don't know if that plot is available, but it could be the case.
With as much money as you have, you can buy the people out.
Yeah, so I guess it would be next to Coin's shop, and yeah, I would open a tattoo shop. Kind of.
I bet, like, during the montage of the year, like, we see Ruzid, like, knocking down a wall between the two buildings so that you can effectively walk from from the coin stand to get a tattoo while you're chomping on corn.
Love that.
Yeah, pretty much. And I assume that also, like, Ruzid's a little bit of a jittery fellow. I think he wouldn't settle down like forever and ever at the tattoo shop. I think there would be weeks where he'd be working there, and then other times where he'd probably go out with Coin to, like, set up the trade routes or whatever, just because he doesn't like feeling kind of bottled up in the tattoo shop. But he kind of, after all the adventures, he kind of wanted a place to kind of center himself, which is why he started it.
Cool. Love that.
Coin has Ruzid moving boxes onto ships.
Sure.
A lot, for sure.
Of course, that naval supply stuff is important and it's heavy.
In addition to bodyguarding along voyages.
Because you never know. For the record, Coin, there will be several assassination attempts against you during the year.
Coin will put up, like, a scoreboard in the corner where it's just Coin on one side with a bunch of tallies and then assassins on the other with 0 tallies.
For the record, you will eventually find out that Pitney Bones had left several gayest items out in the world that are cursed, and when someone picks them up, they are compulsed to hunt you down and attack you.
That's so mean. It's so petty. And on brand.
Yep. And the Friday morning group has one of those.
I like to imagine throughout the year, there's, like, all of these documented occurrences of, like, assassins appearing at Coin's Corner, and Coin's Corner is now, like, directly associated with a tattoo parlor, but he's still, like, Cash is still desperately trying to maintain, like, a family-friendly image.
Yep.
So he's, like, selling Ruzid action figures and trying to get, like, families. And he's,
but every once in a while, you'll just hear Ruzid curse over at the tattoo shop, and it kind of, like, ruins the whole mirage.
Yeah.
Does he sell the corny meal with the Ruzid toy?
Oh, for sure. And you know that face paint tattoos are offered for, like, events on the weekend.
Sure.
I do come with the corny meal, but I am not corny.
I'm not going to comment on that. Awesome.
I mean, you already hitched your wagon, man. You just gotta accept it.
Cool.
God damn it.
What would Saphira do for an entire year?
Oh, first thing Saphira would do would be to, for probably the first time in her life, try to go somewhere quiet and do some introspection. She would take a ship to Bourbon, go to her family's old home, just try to relax a little bit and see if she can find some inner peace.
Okay. She went
Within
home.
24 hours, she would decide that she is completely bored out of her skull and she's going to go sailing.
Okay. Cool.
I think for next year, I mean, she'll definitely help out Coin with deliveries, especially if it means like traveling to far off places, going carousing, going partying. She's pretty much gonna stick to the same lifestyle that she already has, but just maybe a little bit smarter about it.
Understood. Because you said the trigger word, I need you to roll 1d100 for a random
Okay.
event that happened during your carousing. 58 on my
hoping we get
table of
11 higher.
carousing. Here you go. I'm going to send this to you, and you can go ahead and be a little bit creative with this. Have fun.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm thinking parrot fits really nicely. That's up to you.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Saphira is gonna come back with a talking parrot with a cute little pirate hat on its head, and yeah, let's just say the parrot has the same favorite phrase that Saphira does.
What's the worst that could happen?
Exactly.
Understood. Cool. Miss Tati, what have you done for an entire year?
Well, I think I swung by the temple, checked in, picked up Jerome for a summer holiday. Kind of like the unmarried aunt that's like, we should go have an adventure and you should get out and learn some stuff.
Okay.
So we're gonna go visit just lots of fun people and places so that he can get some perspective on the world.
Awesome.
Uh,
That's so much.
And I think I'm satisfied that that's a good summer experience for him. But as we get back to the temple, I think we both ran into that reoccurring erroneous message that certain members of the Imkale Church are spreading, that you really have to like gather wealth and keep it in a display to show that you're winning at life somehow, which is insane.
Okay.
So after our holiday, I'm gonna clear out my inventory of everything.
Wow.
It's way too long. I can't even read it. We'll do like a ritual of, I don't know how sustained it'll be, but a ritual of poverty, so that we can make room for new memories, and also show that we don't have to be wealthy to have a rich life. And as a result, and also because it was probably going to happen anyway, I'll eventually, essentially live like a temp worker.
Okay.
Do a bunch of random jobs for like 2 or 3 weeks at a time. Get some new skills. Travel around, see people. I'm gonna learn how to flip burgers. I'm gonna learn how to climb those. What do you call the giant power lines? Probably those don't exist. It's fine. Work at a rodeo for a little while. I really want to get back on a mount.
Okay.
Of course, I'll swing by for Coin and Bruzid whenever they have something fun going on.
Oh yeah, you're definitely getting roped into making action figures for
Yeah,
for
we
sale
need you.
on several occurrences.
Okay.
Your action figures are like literally the best.
What's literally the best?
Your action figures.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And I gotta keep coming up with like new and different ones. I think what Cash has access to, or like the mass production, are probably the tamed versions of but like the original concept of each toy.
Yeah.
Probably can't, actually start a fire with with each Happy Meal toy. 40 mil.
Cool.
Oh, there are multiple occurrences of us trying.
like this one, if you just release this tab, it fills with air and then turns into a giant pool floaty.
So an inflatable Roosted?
Inflatable
Yeah,
reason.
it's a great idea. Until you're like, and we're gonna put them in, like, a bunch of them inside a building. And then they're like, no, we need a slightly more tamed down version for the kids.
I don't think this is gonna fit in a cereal box. And my cornflakes. It's
It's also
gotta
a
fit.
choking hazard, I think.
That too.
Why would you eat it? Oh,
What?
good. An edible Roosid toy. That's just candy.
That's not a bad idea.
Oh.
Let's get one on the
but
list.
like a Pez dispenser that like spits out candy. From which
Yeah, so many brilliant
it
ideas.
doesn't matter.
It spits out little chocolate gold coins.
If I could offer Roosin toys on my website, I would do so. Just for the record.
I'm gonna boot up the
No, you
3D
don't-
printer.
Rather than Roosid toys, just the crazy sketch, like concept sketches.
All right.
Build a Roosted.
Yep, build a Roosin. Mr. Bryn, how did you spend a year?
So Bryn's been a busy guy because he, once it's sort of become clear that the party has nothing left to do for the immediate future and folks start going their own ways, he commits to re-enrolling back at the Grand Library. Given that he already has taken about a year of classes, and given his ample life experience since departing, he probably is going to be able to graduate in about 2 years. So he's probably about halfway through the remainder of his coursework. And in the meantime, when he's not busy attending lectures or doing homework, he'll pay visits to Coin, on board the Contrarian, and also at the corn cob stand, because he knows that's where he will reliably run into other members of the old team. And he's also going to finalize the return of the Chrononacrum keys to Deus Strom, because he knows that now that Pitney Bones has been dealt with, these artifacts are too dangerous to be out in the wild. So he's going to work with Professor Strom to see them safely stabilized. But he's not gonna he's gonna continue trying to unravel some of the secrets of chronomancy, because he really enjoyed being able to stop time, and he doesn't want to completely give up on that just because the Chrononacrum keys are gone. But yeah, that's how he's going to spend most of his time,
Okay.
is at class and catching up with the gang.
All right. I did have a.
I feel like the
I
minute
did want to ask if Tati was going to use hers.
as soon as it feels like I'm being pressured to give up the second key, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go find Saphira and ask if she wants to do one more adventure.
All right, here we go.
Here comes the usage of the second key.
Here we
Finally.
go.
We've been waiting.
Saphira,
I can't wait for it to be 10 minutes.
Yeah, all of that just for 10 minutes.
It could be like 20 years, I think.
Yeah, it
Like,
could
it's-
age you pretty bad.
Well, no, it wouldn't age you, but you'd just be gone for. it
Oh,
would age
I
the
thought
rest
that it
of us.
aged you. Oh, it ages the rest of us. Oh god.
You step out. You step into the future, And so, like, if you roll, yeah, because it's a 1d20
Yep.
times 1d6. And so if you roll a 20 and a 6, you're gone for 20 years.
So, Saphira, would you accept this opportunity from Tati?
We are gonna do it regardless.
It's, I mean, just between us, because Bryn is trying to take the key, he can't help us in planning this. So I actually don't know how to get backwards.
That's when the parrot speaks up.
What's the worst that could happen? Secret mode really isn't the time. You know what? He did go missing for like 20 years. Like, you know how legendary it would be to reappear after that, though.
We would need to get just the best cape.
All right, let's do it.
Yes.
So, before... This is when you feel pressured to give it up, right?
Because I'm like willing to follow Bryn like most of the way
Sure.
on his plans, but like when he's just gonna toss this to the nerds and not push the button.
Yep, understood.
Like we have to at least push the button. And yeah, so as soon as it feels like Bryn's plan isn't gonna include push this button, just like take it to the side real quick.
Sure. All right, so Bryn, while you're standing there, Tati and Saphira both put hands on the chrononacrum key and activate it.
Oh boy.
Anything you want to do here, Bryn?
I think Bryn is gonna realize what's happening a second too late, because considering himself to be a pretty responsible person, even after all the travels together, his mind doesn't fathom the possibility of somebody else doing the irresponsible thing for the sake of it. And so I think Bryn realizes what's happening a split second too late and lunges to grab the key out of Tati's hand and just misses as they vanish into thin air.
So, Tati, I need you to roll 1d20 to start.
1d20.
16! That's a nice
Oh,
number.
No,
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Not
Here we
a
go.
6 is fine. Anything other than a 6
Here
is
we
fine.
go. Here we go.
Tati, I need 1d6 to determine the time frame
Here
in
comes
which
the
it will
hurricane.
be multiplied by 16. Oh, Bryn.
And they're gone forever.
That's it. That's
So, Bryn, the second chrononacrum key disappears for 16 years.
yep.
That'll handle it.
Yes, it does.
Fair enough.
So,
when
Daystrom will
this
not
happens-
gain access to the second chrononacrum key for 16 years.
Oh, sorry, Professor.
And even then, he has to catch us.
I
They'll never
genuinely
take us
think-
alive.
I genuinely think Bryn, after they just disappear and don't reappear within like a day, so anything more than one day is gone. That precludes them being gone for seconds, minutes, or hours. So after like the first 24 hours, Bryn is going to realize that the scope of their absence is going to be anywhere between like a day and 20 years. And so and then he's gonna be really worried, but like at the same time he knows that for them the time travel is instantaneous. So I think every day Bryn's gonna go back to the same spot at the same time and wait for them to reappear, because like if it's a multiple of a day, then that's when they're gonna show up. And then after 3 weeks, it's no longer a question of days, and it becomes a question of weeks or years. and then I think every week at the same time and the same place, Bryn's gonna make an appearance. And it's after he realizes that they're not coming back for like it could be a long time,
4
he's gonna
months?
investigate
5 months.
he's gonna investigate the possibility of, is it possible to like chase them through time and drag them back kicking and screaming by the back of the collar. And I don't think that's something that's gonna be resolved this session.
Yo,
It's
Doesn't sound like it.
for the record, it is the Toivoan Trainwreck, and it could not have been any other die roll. Just saying.
yes, it absolutely could have.
No, it couldn't have.
There were literally 5 other die rolls it could have been where we don't have this problem.
It's the Trainwreck, though.
has
We
that
knew it was going to
problem?
happen. Oh, man. All right. So, Saphira, your legend will pause and only grow as the fact that you've been absent for 16 years. Tati,
Yes.
the next time you see Jerome, he's going to be 16 years older.
He's got a job now.
Yeah. He's an adult at that point.
Bryn will try and do the responsible thing and realize that after they're not coming back, he's gonna try and find Saphira's and Tati's contacts, which is not gonna be easy for him because he's not a rogue and he doesn't have the mind of a rogue. And like he doesn't know where Tati and Saphira hang out when they want to be with their rogue cool friends in the black market or the underdogs. And he's gonna basically try and tell people that they're gone and it could just be they're fine, they're gonna be fine, but it's gonna be like 20 years before they come back. So he's gonna try and tell people that so they don't worry. But what can you do?
Cool. All right. So that's how Bryn spent his year, startling off the 2 rogues 16 years into the future. Sheen.
Absolute clowns. Every one of them.
For the record, I don't have to see their webcams. I haven't seen their webcams, but I know they're both smiling huge smiles right now. Sheen, how would you spend a year?
I think that this last year I would have gone back and finished my PhD, giving a dissertation on the benefits of, I guess, being able to hold your own in combat, like when you can't cast spells. And then I would have returned to Akeda and began building a school. And once it's getting close to being complete, anytime that I see Coin kind of passing through to go on a voyage, I would have tagged along just so that wherever he's going, I can kind of hand out flyers or spread the news of there being a new school to attend there.
I think it would make a lot of sense too, because as mentioned earlier, one of the locations Coin opens on is Akeda. Particularly, he wants to kind of get in on the ground floor of like imports and exports. So eventually, he's kind of got like a ship making operation somewhere off the edge of Akeda. And so he regularly is sailing in and out of this place. So he's regularly meeting up with Oshin and just being like, hop on, we're gonna go make a trip over cross continent. So there's like a lot of opportunities for Oshin to tag along, but also to be like, hey, we're sailing back to Akeda. If hand out flyers, and Coin is helping you make business cards for your school.
Very nice.
Perfect.
Cool. So started a school here in Akeda. Awesome. And is it just a elementary, or are you doing arcane school? What are we doing?
No, it's an arcane school, which I can go into more now if you'd prefer, or I didn't know if at some point we're doing like the boon, and then I would just talk about it more then.
If we're talking longer than 16 years, we can worry about it later. But apparently our time frame for this episode has been multiplied. So if it falls within 16 years, I think we're good to cover it in this episode. Because what I had planned for the rest of the episode is now progressed 16 years ahead.
I don't think Grung's lived that long. He's already like 30.
So it'll be an arcane school, but it's specifically for like mechanically gishes. So like blade singers, people who would like mechanically be multi-class paladins, or anybody. It's specific just to teach people to hold their own, both with a sword and with a spell.
Cool. Awesome. Love that. Just making all my notes so that I can get everything right and don't forget anything. Awesome. Sayson, how would you spend the first year?
First of 16, I guess.
We're going to go back and cover 16 here in a second for everybody else.
No, so fair. I guess the first thing he would probably do is take a little bit of time off, make sure everyone's all set up. He would probably go to Ryport and have that meet up with Rufinus that was promised.
Okay. So you wanted to meet up with Rufinus. Awesome. And you wanted to meet up with Rufinus in Nausea at Giancarlos's for the date?
Sure, that's a good place for it.
Awesome. I have to ask a question of Tati before we continue, because there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes here.
Oh, sure.
Well, you didn't plan for this?
No.
It could also be us gathering up together
I
one
didn't
year and being
make the
like,
magic item and give it to this party.
it could also be
To
the
be
party
fair.
gathering up after a year and being like, so how are we gonna get them out of there?
Oh, that's gonna happen for sure.
It's definitely going to come up at the dinner table. Like, I feel like we're missing someone.
Two someones.
All right, there you go. Tati, does that make sense?
It feels really quiet. I feel really peaceful and at ease. Like nothing bad is going to suddenly happen. This feels wrong. I can't stand it. We have to get them back.
What do you think would happen
Don't
if we
you have a
start
way yet?
wishing?
Tati,
I don't know. This is out of my hands.
Tati, I sent you a message in Roll20. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Is this a bad time to bring up my voyage plans?
Oh,
16 years?
Well, either
time,
we
guys.
voyage without them, or we try to bring them back somehow.
So we're going to go ahead and cover Sayson, and then we'll cover what happens next, which is going to be hilarious. Trust me. All right, Sayson. You go on your date at Giancarlos's, and Rufinus shows up as requested. So, I didn't expect to get such a formal invitation.
Well, I feel like we've been yelling up into the air at you often enough. It would be nice to just, send an actual invitation and, meet one-on-one without everyone else around. Because apparently everyone's always been here. I didn't know that.
Really? They must think that we make a good couple.
I think it's a split party. I think some people actually do believe that.
So what do you think of us, Sayson, as she takes a breadstick and bites the end of it?
Well, I figured we should actually talk about that in general. I really do like you, Rufinus. I think you're, incredibly beautiful, just the most interesting person that I'd ever met. I mean, of course, famous, like the most famous bard in Toivoa. But, everything we've had here has always been, let's face it, a little bit transactional in terms of mostly you come asking for help or we come asking you for information back and forth. So I guess before I even go into things too far, what do you want here? What are you looking for? Is it just have we been powerful allies? Because at this point, it seems like the group's kind of done. We're not handing out favors anymore. We're not doing too much. If that's all you're looking for, I'm sorry to say, I think this is probably over. If not, I don't know. Maybe I'd like to be something more, and if not something more, maybe at the very least I could be your friend, because honestly, I feel like you could use one. I feel like I know what drives you. I know how
She's
hard
going
this
to
can
dip
have.
the breadstick in the garlic butter and shove it in your open mouth. As she does so, the breadstick is far too long to fit in your mouth. And she's going to lean forward and bite the other end. As you both have the garlic bread in your mouth at the same time for a moment, she winks at you and waits.
He will, I guess, somewhat choking himself as he's trying to do this, lean in and go for the kiss.
All right? She's going to Lady the Tramp just short, and then she's going to kiss you over garlic bread.
Ah, so romantic as he's gagging.
She'll pull back and smile. Well, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Dare I say it was actually really nice. Or at least for me.
It was. I think we can develop something. Before time, of course. I'm not infatuated with you yet, Sason, but there's potential.
I mean, I hope not. If you were, that'd probably be pretty concerning. But, I'd like to see where things go, and, I'd also would like to help you out with the things you're doing, and, I know you've got a lot on your plate. I'm sure you could use someone else watching your back sometimes.
I could. And I don't want to ruin this beautiful dinner. But tomorrow, let's talk. Because there's something I do need a little bit of help with.
Sure. We can talk about that tomorrow.
And she's going to play footsie with you while eating the rest of the dinner. And that's the extent of which it will go tonight. She's not taking you home. You're not taking her home. You'll get a peck on the cheek at the end of dinner. That's about it.
He would also exchange sending stones because he has no actual way to communicate with her other than yelling.
Okay. She will
if she
gladly
accepts it.
accept that. Very well. Cool. And she's going to excuse herself. Have a good night, Sason. This was the nicest date I've had in many, many years.
I think it's probably the nicest one I've ever had. I look forward to the next and whatever you want to talk about tomorrow.
She smiles and winks before walking away.
He definitely waits for a minute to see if anyone of his friends actually was here because he never trusts that they're not. When it's quiet, he'll just head out.
Okay, as you head out, we see you walk down the street into the fog. And as you disappear into the fog, here at Giancarlos's, there's a rambunctious noise of a party. You don't see a party, the camera catches nobody here. Until two figures, bedazzled in beads and party outfits, feathers, and confetti, crash into a table from above. Saphira and Tati have returned, as Silas has sent them back after a one-year party in the Fey Realms.
Yeah, that's about right.
The two of you are drunk. You are absolutely high as a kite with all the drugs and foods that he would have had you guys imbibing in. With your bleary eyes and overly partied selves, you crash here.
What
That
century
was the
are we in?
best idea.
Just start looking around. We're like, so is this like caveman times, or did we get?
I mean, comparatively.
There's something about falling into a very recognizable place for you and being like, where could this be?
No, we look up. There's
Zeppelin,
no
that's-
there's no like zeppelins in the air, so I guess we must have come back.
Hey, but you see all the colors, like the wind color.
Oh. Oh, look at the funny clothes they're wearing. This must be like from the, when we were younger.
Saphira, this is from when you were younger.
I mean, when you think about it, isn't everything from when we were younger?
Except the times when we were older.
Except the times when we were older.
Ask the waiter for a couple cups of water. I think they need some hydration.
Yeah.
Bring me the what's the name of the Where are the runner kids? The ones that delivered the news. Are those still around? Are they around yet?
A page?
The Newsies.
The Newsies.
Attention,
Wow.
Newsies.
He did define life carrying the banner through it all.
I'm gonna, I don't know, pop into whoever's sitting at a table here. Hi, I'm Tati. Do you have a newspaper?
The figure turns to you, grabs your lapel, and kisses you deeply.
Does she taste like garlic?
She tastes like strawberries.
I don't know where we've come to. Like, oh wait, you look familiar.
T looks
You're
at
Brent's
you.
drug dealer.
It's been a long time, Tati. Don't you remember me?
Of course I do, T. You're Brent's drug dealer.
He smiles. That's one way to put it.
I don't remember that after 5 years, but Tati remembers that after 16. Good for you.
So,
I-
what did you need?
Oh no, we were just wondering what year it is now. Where we
She-
are now. What year is it?
I literally just put this in the chat the other day. It is 8314.
Sphere, if you add, wait, do you have to add 16? No, you subtract 16.
But you add 16 and then
Oh, it's the year before we left.
Wait, do you think we could see ourselves?
Ooh. What were we doing a year before we left? Probably.
Was it the year
partying.
before, or is it the same year we left?
Or the year after? I can never tell
Like you
because we
don't,
left.
like you don't
We
carry
left in the middle of the year. Because-
Carry the,
so do you
carry
count?
the one going forward, but then you reverse carry it backward.
Yeah. This is 2 years after we left.
He's
I
looking
have an
at
intelligence of 20.
you. He's going to look at you all. Here, take some of this. It'll help you detox.
It's hard to yes and when the character doesn't know what the hell you're saying.
Yeah.
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 She's gonna
accept
excuse
that
herself.
question.
I agree. I'll take whatever T's offering right now.
Yep. All right. Cool. So, eventually, based off of what we've heard, everyone's meeting up at the corn stand the next day. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the corn stand has been redecorated slightly every time I bring it up.
I'm finding the little pockets to add pieces.
Free tattoos for
can we add-
families. Like the whole family?
With select kids meals, that's not. It's okay.
You get one tattoo for the family, or does everyone in the family get a tattoo?
Well, based on your family, you get X amount of parts of a tattoo. So it's one tattoo, but like if you're a family of 3, then you get we break that one tattoo into 3 parts.
So
and
your
put it
family has
on-
to come back to get the rest of their tattoos.
I like that
Kind of like
the
collective
tattoo's the
parts.
free part. Despite that being significantly more expensive and not a free meal with a tattoo.
Wait, so you're paying for the
Who's
free
saying-
tattoos, right, Coin?
Who's saying
Uh,
saying that the select kid meals aren't like a kid's meal plus the price of a tattoo?
Yeah, they're really expensive kids meals. This is like $300 for like a bag of chips. Ash is like, why would I be paying for it? That's not my business.
I like Ruzid's corner. Look at it, Ruzid got his own place in the shop.
It's awesome.
Hey, Cash.
I
Hey,
barely messed
back.
something up here.
Hey, Ruzid.
I feel like
I
I
thought
haven't
you were-
seen you.
Oh,
I
I
heard
thought it
from
was gonna be a
Bryn
lot
saying you were
longer.
going to be gone for like ever and ever and ever and ever. Well, not
Oh.
literally forever, but like this is less forever than I thought.
But we've left already, right?
What?
yeah, you guys have been gone like a while, a yearish.
Are you
Yeah,
gonna
about a
buy
year.
Something?
I mean, I guess we got
Yeah.
lucky. Bryn was saying
Cash,
something
you not remember him?
apocalyptic, like you would be gone for 20 years.
Settle down, Cash. Yeah, sorry, Eric.
Wait.
There's like 30 layers of my doodles that you have to sift through.
You're good. It's worth it.
Happy.
Can we add
Happy to
on
buy
the subject
something.
of... Sorry, go ahead, Ray.
No, I was just gonna. I'm happy to buy something. I am living in poverty at the moment, so if you want to trade for service, I can do.
Give him an IOU.
Why didn't just give her the crap for free? She's done enough for us already.
I think I can do. I've never done any roofing, but I feel like I'm probably good at it. If you have any like patches you want worked on.
Look at like, if you want to go walk around my roof, you're more than welcome to. Just don't. He sort of turns his head. Don't fall off. Also,
As
you
soon
don't-
as I can cast Featherfall.
Really glad you two are back earlier than expected. Bryn kind of sounded a little apocalyptic when he's talking about it, like you're going to be gone for like 20 years or something. Pretty sure Coin would
Yeah.
be dead at that point.
I mean, we were. I mean, not quite 20 years, like 16.
I'm immortal.
But then we came back.
Wait,
Oh.
what? Wait, so you were going to be gone for 16 years? Then what
I don't
happened
think
to
that's
you?
what- It's supposed to work.
Not going to. We did.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
We were there.
There, you say there as if 16 years is a
Wait.
location.
First of all, what happened? Second of all, did you see us all there?
Most of you.
But that
Wait,
would
some
be
of you. I
Wait,
saw
did some of us die? Who died? You have to tell us.
everyone dies.
Well, yeah, but not 16 years in the future. I was supposed to have another like 800 years.
Wait, did I die? I sure hope I didn't die.
Guys, everyone calm down. Silence.
Avert your eyes from the person that
swear
died.
Not to tell you guys what happens in the future unless it's really funny.
It's Bryn.
Wait,
but
so
it
it wasn't
like-
funny? I'm not funny?
No. Unless the telling of it is really funny.
Oh.
Tell
Well, I
me a
think it's
really
funny.
funny story about investment opportunities.
Yeah, was Coin like a bajillionaire when in the future?
A really funny story about investment opportunities. Oh, speaking of which, Jerome. It grows up. Good for him.
That's what 16 years does to a person.
Okay, so
I hope-
got it. You're gonna tell us things that we would already know from just knowing that 16 years passed. You're just lame.
Unless it becomes funny.
Alright.
We were
Start
bound
grilling
by a Fey Lord, so
Oh,
Does
okay.
everybody talking cryptic riddles 16 years from now? Is that?
no, but
No.
everybody does start putting on an affectation with like a lisp. That's really popular. Mostly in Nausha.
a lisp?
Well, let's hear it.
Yeah.
I assume you practiced.
Yeah, what do they speak like?
Yeah, give us an example.
You guys are so mean.
You did this to yourself.
No,
That's
that's
pretty
what
good.
they
I
sound
think-
like. They all sound like that in the future. You guys are so mean.
I feel like he's just trying to get us to start practicing now, but by doing so, it'll catch on and then happen in 16
Wait,
years.
so is this
Oh,
like a
maybe that's how it
self-fulfilling
happens.
prophecy sort of thing? Isn't this what I guess he was trying to avoid by telling you not to say anything?
Wait, where's
I
Bryn?
don't
I'm not convinced they went to the future. I think they hid out and made this up.
Hey guys, I got the invitation, but oh my god, where'd you guys come from? I wasn't expecting you back for, on average, another 10 years. Brent's gonna
The
run up to
future.
Takira and just give him a huge hug because he was so sad that they were gone.
And we'd never leave you behind on
course not.
purpose.
Okay,
Well,
you definitely did leave them behind on purpose, though, from what
Yeah.
Bryn told me.
Just
Like,
let
it
him
was
This
have-
very
telling
on
you was
purpose.
exactly like you left him behind.
Look, I should
It
have
was on
expected
purpose
it.
because we didn't know how long it would.
Yeah, and sorry about the what happened. Sorry about the graffiti, by the way. I was going to ask Justin if we could add one more piece of art to the to the.
Thank you
to
for
the,
asking. No,
oh, okay.
this
yeah,
is
so,
my. Yes, obvious, of course.
No, it's Bryn, after it became very obvious that Saphira and Tati were not going to come back soon, Bryn drew a chalk circle on the ground in the exact place where they're set to rematerialize with the word morons in large capital letters. arrows pointing to the circle. Yeah, sorry about that. I drew that in a kind of a fit of pique. I was frustrated that you guys left, and I've been meaning to get rid of it, but it was anyway. What happened?
What is this?
Where were
What?
you guys?
I feel I need to ask. What? Describe that again. It's like on the ground.
Just a circle on the ground with the word morons and arrows pointing towards the circle, and it's just the place where they were standing when they left, and it's the exact place where they were going to come back if they came back
Got
the way
it.
they were supposed to.
I follow.
It becomes local legend to just push someone in the moron circle.
Wait,
Yeah,
so they
photo
didn't,
spot.
they didn't reappear in the moron circle, so they did something to break the cycle then.
That's all right. You can bring the
I
circle
don't know.
here, right, Bryn?
No, we wouldn't.
We
went into the future, so we wouldn't reappear where we left. You guys would have had to catch up to us.
What?
Then
I mean,
how did you
we were
appear
already
here?
there. We
wow.
did travel again back in time.
Bryn, I think you should grab the key.
Oh, it's
I'm like so confused. This is why I hated this stupid key, and we should have destroyed it.
What do
I've
you
always
mean
been a
it's not?
proponent of not having this key that's useless and can only cause us problems.
Well, we went and hung out with Crystal, and Crystal's husband got us back here so that we could meet up with you guys for our 1-year anniversary of making a volcano explode. And the trip costs like a ride, like a fee. And I didn't
So you
want to
gave
get
him the key
cursed.
back?
Like when it came to negotiating, it was just, Saphira and I versus a Fey Lord, so we opted to not take on curses. And came back here a normal way, just by handing over some items. An item.
Eh,
Was it the key?
Tati, what did you do?
Well, I took my ritual of poverty before we left, so I only had so many items. Fortunately, he was really into
Tati?
one of them.
What did you do?
So it's so good to see everybody. How have you all
I
been?
mean,
since
Technically,
last year?
she hasn't done it yet.
Sounds like you're gonna have to negotiate
Isn't that
for
outside
the
of
key,
time?
huh?
So she's already done it also.
Tati, did you give Silas the Chrononacrum key?
Technically, I gave Crystal the Chrononacrum key.
God, fuck that shit. Oh, God.
Bryn, you have to keep in mind, this is Deuce's problem now.
Ugh.
Besides, you still have those shards. You can talk to Crystal anytime you want.
Does it even
You
matter
know
if
how this
Deus
is
has
gonna
all those
end, right?
keys?
You know, well, no, because
With
you know
makeup,
that Silas
usually.
Silas doesn't actually wants the key. He wants what I'm gonna have to give him in exchange for the key, which is 17 lifetimes worth of No, I'm not finishing that sentence. I meant that metaphorically, but he's gonna take it literally. Look,
When you
I,
say you have to give him those things, that's not exactly true, is it?
I
They are kind of right. Is it really even your battle to fight? Isn't it kind of Deus's battle at this point?
Let's have some corn on the cob. I'm starving and hungover.
I'm gonna have to
I'll
go
take
back
mine
to
with
law
butter.
school just to negotiate with Silas.
Oh, we don't carry corn on the cob anymore.
What do you carry in the future? I mean, in the past, in the future. Now,
I can list you 37 corn-related products, but we used all of the corn cobs to make them, so we're currently out of that.
My
I
favorite is
will
the
take-
corny meal that comes with the free Ruzit toy.
oh, I'll take one of those.
You
What
want
comes in a
some
corny meal? Coin?
It's a great question. Definitely the cockroach tacos.
Kid friendly.
Need some like it's probably like 80% tortilla chips.
Okay.
And he calls that the meal.
Does make sense.
Like a really small container of salsa dip. With like some
So
dead flies in there. Some tamales, you know?
Some
You
tamales.
spend
Pull
a
out-
year eating glitter, you might as well eat some roaches too.
Wall will insist on some corn dogs get pulled out.
Okay. Cool. So what we're establishing is it's no longer corn on the cob; it's corn-related products.
Oh yeah, I mean
Understood.
it's certainly if we're at the other side of the year for sure.
Okay.
The way I look at it is Cash has sort of identified a niche for corn products, but he hasn't done anything to really balance the meal out. So it is just a random plethora of corn things.
Awesome.
So just like corn fritters and
corn
popcorn
dogs and corn fritters and
and
corn
other corn
cakes.
products.
corn bread. Yeah, gotcha. Cool. Well, it's about that time that Raffinus knocks on the door.
Oh, hey, Rufinus.
Hello?
Guys, I forgot to mention Rufinus is coming over.
Uh-huh.
Insight check.
You have a tattoo?
You just got back.
Your insight check
Be
is
nice.
enhanced as Raffinus comes in and is going to grab Sason's butt and kiss him on the cheek.
Oh, I think something happened between them.
Ooh.
Can we un-insight check
Urgent,
after seeing that?
urgent question. Are we going with, say, Venus, Grayson,
You know,
It's raisin.
say,
Raisin sounds very funny.
let's
I
Wait,
really
raisin
like
corn?
it is.
I was gonna say we hadn't decided yet, but you guys no longer get a vote on this.
Huh. Whatever you say, Raisin.
Wait, what if you have a spin-off brand called Raisin Corn?
Ooh.
I'm patenting that.
It's a pretty good raisin brand there.
That's mine now.
Oh, funny.
No, not
Fitting, 'cause
raisin.
you guys are like
Raising.
red and
Raising
green
corn.
grapes.
Facing corns.
So, Sason and I are exploring a relationship. But there's something that is
You want to
outstanding.
explore the menu? Sorry.
Come on.
Sorry, I'm on the clock. Okay.
I need some corn fritters there with some of the corn jelly.
It'll come out in a little novelty bucket.
Says will pay.
I love the fact that William's corn stand is giving novelty buckets like KFC. Understood.
Yeah. Little like holder on it.
Yep.
We knew this was never going to be a high class establishment.
Dude, some of the high class establishments do this. It's a thing.
I take offense to that.
There's no fence on the screen.
Give me 2 minutes.
So, Sayson, you remember that skull that we were dealing with a while back? Druneth's skull?
Yeah, no, and I remember why you want it. I don't know if I really told everyone else because it felt like it was a little personal to you.
Well, he's back. And I need a little bit of help getting free from my contract with him. If you don't mind.
I mean, I'm happy to lend a hand. Anyone else here bored and want an adventure real quick?
Yes.
Dude, I've
When
been
you
waiting
say
for this
real
for
quick-
so long.
When you say
Somewhere
real quick,
between now and 16 years, if I had to estimate.
Perfect.
I think we
Just
have
enough
time.
time.
What was that, Bryn?
I could take another year off.
Well, it's not that long of a trip. See, I know that you have a ship here in harbor, and we don't exactly want to do this here in town. So here's what I propose. I pay a franchising fee for Coin's Corner.
Deal.
I make sure that Ruzid's tattoo shop is supplied with the best flash art possible. Bryn,
Ooh.
I'll make sure that I stay out of your hair and your plots for the time being after this. Oshin, I'll promote your arcane college in Akeda. And Tati, I'll make a donation to the Temple of MKL if you help me with this. Saphira, you will be even more legendary for defeating a demon lord.
You don't have to convince me.
So, what I propose is that we take your ship, the Contrarian, we go a day out to sea, and I call for the Demon Lord to appear on the ship. You defeat him, and ensure that he doesn't return. I don't care
Point.
how.
I agree to this. To retcon briefly, he's going to say, you don't know about this, but we are currently sailing the Concession.
The Concession.
That is correct.
To be clear, is that the renamed Contrarian, or is this the second ship?
No, I think it makes some degree of sense that because I've written out a list of ship names that I think it would be funnier to imagine that they've overstocked so many ships and ended up crashing them during their imports and exports. I think the Contrarian is docked at Akeda, but the current ship is a different ship built from scratch from his business.
Very well. The Concession.
Now, is this the first and final trip of the Concession, or has it been out and about?
But it might survive. Like
First and final. I don't
sometimes same
like
ships.
I don't like the immediate implications of your question.
Just thought it was funny.
Is it gonna get eaten by like some giant sea monster again? Or-
Well,
Just
look,
because
it's gonna be
it's-
fine. We're not gonna let Saphira drive it.
What, just because it's the 13th
I
ship
am
I've had in a
sorry.
year, you think it's not gonna last one voyage?
The
Yeah.
So this is
13th
the
ship.
first trip.
Hey, Coin. Guess
Yeah.
what? This is episode 213.
Is it?
Yeah.
This ship's gonna be his 13th reason why.
world understands.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I think the characters won't see this, but you can go through, like in your little mind's eye, a montage over the year of 13 ships. At some point, frequently with several of us on board going down due to some manner of hijinks.
It's usually because we're on board.
Yeah.
You realize that's
It's like one of them sinks and Ruse. It's like, dude, I gave away the cook to Judith. We're not flying out of this one.
That's more than
No,
one a month.
First one to go down was the Golden Dragon.
Okay.
Second one was Clockworker. Third was
How'd they go down?
You can kind of see where this is going. I already came up with the names, Anthony. Can you please not put more on the plate?
Last session, we're putting you on the spot.
It is definitely not my fault that the Ryport gate couldn't fit two ships side by side at the same time.
It was when you were trying to sail sideways.
Third one was Mkale's hand. Fourth was the Mossy Shield. Fifth was Moving Target. Sixth was Doorbreaker. Seventh was Teleport Here. Eighth was Flight Risk 2. Ninth was just, in all caps, Visit Coin's Corner in Nausea. Ninth was To Be Named. 10th was Rope Sail. 11th was To Be Named, parentheses, named this earlier. And I think I double counted one, but the 13th would be the court session.
Okay. Coin, you've been granted inspiration.
Love
From
it.
the GM.
Did you
for the
just make that
names.
up on the spot?
I mean, I
Just
wrote it
for
like
all the
I wrote it
inspiration.
2 minutes earlier, but
Really impressive.
I refuse to yes and their backstories. You think I improv'd all the names? No, I had a cheat sheet.
Oh, man. All right. So you guys ready to hop aboard the Cordon session and head out to sea?
Of course.
Well,
Can I
I guess before we go... Oh, you go ahead first.
So can I first a question? If there's actually a fight coming up,
Go ahead and hit
can
the
I
long rest
first question?
button.
Can I assume we've taken a long rest? Thank you.
No,
Second
we all
question,
haven't taken a long rest. We instantly gained 6 levels of exhaustion in the campaign ends.
I think you're exhausted from looking for Tati and Saphira.
Thank you, Kyle. Much appreciated. Okay. Secondly, is the third since Chrononacrum key number 2 is missing in action, are numbers 1 and 3 still with us, or are those locked in stasis in Professor Strom's laboratory?
I'm
It's
going to
fine
say
if they
that those
I
are
just wanna
gone.
attune to- Okay, I'm gonna equip something else then. What's the most valuable thing I can? Sason, can we say that you slapped Revivify into an Ion Stone?
Oh, yeah,
To,
easily I'd do that at some point.
Okay, cool. And then the Talisman of Molten Scales is going away, and we're taking the Cloak of Displacement. All right, cool. I'm ready for combat, I suppose.
Oh, you missed this. Don't pretend you didn't.
Well, I was I missed it, but I never mind. We'll talk about it after the session.
I like to imagine we were walking while talking, and I'm just going to point down, you're standing in the moron circle.
Oh, yeah.
Just Rafinus, before we go, you say stop him from coming back. Any recommendations or ideas about how he does that or how to stop it?
Well, I thought I'd trust the most capable people I know to have some way to do that.
I mean, I know.
Come
I'm
on, you're like the
but
one who
look
knows
around.
everything. Like you always know their plans or like what they plan to do or like what their weaknesses are. You're not gonna say anything. Come on.
This time, Ruzid, I don't know.
Huh? That's exciting.
Hey, there's no one else I'd rather trust with all this, right, guys?
We
Okay.
got this.
It's easy for you to say you're sleeping with her.
We have not slept. She
rest
reaches
of us
out
are
and
thinking in our
slaps
heads.
Britt across the face. I'm not sleeping with him. I have standards. We went on one date.
Wait, over a whole year, only one date?
Yeah, time's very confusing. Don't worry about it.
Doesn't sound like there was a connection.
We take things slowly.
Look, I'm like,
So,
I'm not like
so-
side by
I don't
side with
take
Oshin, and
dates.
even I go on more dates than once a year.
She says that she takes things slowly, and Coin looks at Saphira and Tati. Says, "Take notes."
Taking things slowly, huh? What, you live 1,000 years or something?
I went on so many more dates this year.
Which year?
All of them.
All of them. What does that mean?
one in each year.
All right. So, you guys hop aboard the vessel and head out to sea. Go ahead and place yourselves where you'd like to be. And those of you who have not taken your long rest, please do so.
Yeah, you're gonna want one.
10 levels of exhaustion for you.
Oh, I'm gonna refill my potion belt as well. We have a whole bunch of healing potions. Anyone want some?
All right,
No
to be
healing
clear,
potion.
this is like the end of Guitar Hero 3 when you play Through the Fire and Flames for the first time, but you can't fail the song, right? This is just the victory lap. You're not gonna wipe in the epilogue.
Wait, that'd be
Yeah,
kind of
it's
epic.
Not what's the
though.
worst that could happen.
No. All right.
Wait, are these potions still poisoned by like her evil magic or whatever?
I think-
Kidney's
Were
evil
the ones in
magic.
bags of holding poisoned or no?
No.
I assume
I don't
those
know,
were, right?
but these ones on my belt, like my
Those are
I don't
poison.
know,
It's been a year and we're filthy rich. Let's assume we've replaced all the poison potions
That's fine.
with good ones.
I want to keep. I am keeping my poison tainted unstable healing potion because I think that's actually one of the most potent poisons in all of Toivoa.
Eric, is it fair? Before I click the button,
Yes,
is
sir.
it fair to say we've gotten a long rest since the last session?
Yes, sir. You've gotten 365 long rests.
Understood.
Zero for you.
I have 3,000 hit dice.
That's not how that works.
You
You're like copy walking.
Like, do I get does my key carry over if I didn't use it one day? Like,
no.
am I,
Nice try.
am I in quadruple digit key? Okay.
It's coffee lock time.
All right. So Raphinus is going to step forward. Are you ready?
Let's do it once more.
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right.
Is she summoning to the north?
To the east. Let's
Oh, you
move
know,
on
I'm gonna
the ship.
slap a protection from good and evil on myself.
Okay.
Seems like a good idea.
That seems like a
Trudeath,
good idea.
Ravager of Worlds, I call to you to break our pact. I don't want anything to do with you anymore, and my lover is here to stand against you.
I told you they were sleeping together.
They had one date.
Rin, she's gonna slap you again.
She
And that's fair, that's
smiles.
Well, I'm the one fighting, so if you want to take hit points off me, hey, I died in the last combat because I was short 2 hit points.
Yeah,
If
it's a
you
skill
want to
issue.
take 2 hit points on me. Oh, we are still having a conversation.
Yeah, you gotta have a little bit more fire. Why don't you say like, fuck this guy who's got you stuck in a pact? Say like, go fuck yourself, Drunath. Yeah!
With a swirl of fur and bones and blood, a gigantic form rises before you. Cackling, he towers over Oshin and Raphinus and Sason and looks down at you all. Raphinus, you've decided to break our deal. Does anyone stand with you, or did you bring some gullible people for me to eat?
Would it be
I'm
weird if
gullible
I
guy
said I
number
think he
one.
looks kind of cute?
Yes.
This would be the wrong time to say that, yes.
He turns to you, Ruzid. You'll make a great snack. Raphinus owes me many souls. She's going to speak up. Drunath, our pact is done. I have a paladin here who's going to break it for me. Give up now, and we'll let you go back to hell. You might be able to return in the future. Resist, And these people will make sure you never see the light of day again.
Hey, we've torn up much scarier things than you.
Can I get a intimidation check from Saphira?
I would argue we're all intimidating here, so I feel like you should get advantage on this. Not that it
Allow
matters. But...
Saphira, you did not intimidate him. But for a moment he blinked.
He don't have to be intimidated, he just has to know what the truth is. And make decisions
Hey.
accordingly.
Giving him the chance is always good, I think. But something tells me he's not going to back down.
Wait, I want to roll an intimidation check. I don't know. You want a piece of me?
Yes, I want all the pieces of you.
I don't know if I should be blushing or afraid.
Eric, can Bryn roll an intimidation check?
Sure.
Jason, when we get out
Here we
of
go.
here, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Hey, who are you intimidating?
You did not beat a 29.
Jason.
Yeah, I missed you too. We need to hang out more often. It's been a while.
All right, are we doing this?
For all
As-
time's sake.
As he rises up, he points at all of you. You defy me. You will take my toys and my prize. I will kill you all. Let's roll for initiative.
Let's make this quick. I've got lab in the morning.
Are you just slaving away as a
What?
TA until you graduate?
No, I'm a student. I've got this is important. I need this credit to
Wait,
graduate, or I'm at
You have
What- what-
reshaped the very fabric of reality with spells before, and you're like worried about catching lab in the morning.
I mean, yes, because there's a difference. Never mind. We're gonna discuss this later. Where's my? Hang on. I'm gonna change my initiative. 1 second. Increase. I want to go.
You're
back to
literally
this asshole.
traveling through time, and you're worried about.
I made it to 14. Let's see how good this guy's dex is.
He doesn't look very Dexy.
Yeah, but he's like an elder demon, so like he probably just has like 30s in all of his stats.
Elder.
All right, Mr. Coin. You see him twitch. It's time for combat. What would you like to do, Mr. Coin?
That
As
is
you're
gonna
up
be a
in the
quick one.
crow's nest.
A rope dart flies from the crow's nest to the other crow's nest. And just sort of like lodges into the side of it. Swing. And you see a frog sort of like leap into the air with a front flip. Lands on it. Almost like a tightrope. The back end is fashioned to the back crow's nest. He's sort of like walking across it. Starts sprinting, starts running. Does a hop right at the end. And off the slack, he bounces into a Superman punch straight into this thing's eye. And he's gonna hit it for that.
Okay. So
I
we'll
hope.
go ahead and grant you advantage because of fun. So
Yay!
with a critical strike here, you're going to deal 21 plus 20, so 41 points of damage.
This will be an attempted stunning strike.
All right. The Constitution saving throw for this guy resulted in a 29.
Okay, now we know. Coin is going to open his mouth, sharp teeth visible, and he's gonna breathe fire with the potion of fire breath that he has had forever and never used, but finally drank.
Okay.
To, on a bonus action, just breathe fire in this thing's face.
All right. As you breathe fire.
Make a DC 13 Dex saving throw.
Sure. You got a 23. You'll suffer 7 fire damage.
Hmm.
And the fire dissipates. Coin steps back, sort of walks along the edge of the crow's nest, hops back to the center of his dart rope, and he will end turn standing
Okay.
on it.
Don't you have like another 2 or 3 attacks?
Yeah, but it was like a principle. thing,
Understood.
you know.
Cool. As
Not
you
bad.
did so, he's going to use a legendary action. And he's going to charge. And he's going to charge right up underneath Coin. As he gets to here, he reaches up and gets to do 1 attack. The flail. 22 to strike you, Coin.
Coin falls off the side of the rope, grabs it, he dodges,
Cool.
and he sort of bounces downward and then hops back out.
Cool. As you use the slack line, we go to Sason.
All right. I'm just going to make some attacks.
All right.
Wow. Yeah, this is why I don't do that.
The 20 did hit him. And you
Great.
would have
I'll
dealt.
drop a 5th level smite on it.
Okay. So it's 25 damage so far.
Gotta remember how much this actually does.
It is a fiend. If it's a 5th level
Oh,
smite, it's
bonus
going to deal
damage.
8d8.
See, I can smite everyone.
Dealing
You're
30
just doing it to
damage.
impress your girlfriend.
Maybe. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on Venus.
He doesn't deny it.
She smiles at you and gives you the anime thumbs up.
Good time.
All right. Anything else? No?
No, I feel like I'm good here.
All right. He turns and flails at you for a 32 to hit you, Sason.
It's a 24 with disadvantage because
Yep,
of
24.
Yep, and that misses.
Very good. After Sason, we go to Saphira.
Right. I'm going to start twirling my sword around and activate my blade song for Chanty. And let's just take a quick uppercut straight up the torso. And since I've already used my bonus action, we'll make this a booming blade.
Okay. You missed.
We're gonna turn that into a feint, and with Master Duelist, I can re-roll that with advantage once per short rest.
Cool.
So I'm gonna do that. It'll go through. Pretty sure I clicked it.
It is.
There we go.
The 22 will hit, dealing 44 points of damage. Plus 14, so 58 damage. With a resounding boom. Anything else, Saphira?
I'm going to fly off in this direction. It should still be within Sason's aura. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. He's going to use a legendary action to charge you. He'll suffer the 25 thunder damage as he does so. As he runs up on you, he uses that flail. A 24 to strike you.
I will use my reaction to cast shield to block it.
Very
You can
well.
only see up to 27 for the round.
We go to Drunath's turn. And we are going to turn. And we know that you've got protection from good and evil, Sason. So as a bonus action, he's going to cast Dispel Magic on you.
Do I see a creature within 60 feet of me casting a spell?
You do.
It doesn't matter. Getting rid of that's not going to do much.
I got my turn coming up, and I got a full battery of spell slots, so it might matter.
Fair enough.
And
I
if anybody dies during this combat, I'm flying to your house and I'm beating your ass in real life.
Can I have your intimidation check, I guess?
I don't know. What's my real life intimidate? I probably like +1 from charisma. I'm definitely not proficient in it. So yeah, my real life intimidate's gonna be roll 1d20 +1. I got 2.
Wow.
No,
Amazing.
I'm not intimidated. Okay. Yeah.
You
Eric,
get
I'd like to try and
advantage if you
identify
give
it.
us the odds of you beating his ass.
Ooh,
Well, that's just guaranteeing he loses.
Yeah, that's 0.
Like,
Anthony's a tough guy.
Probably 6 inches and at least 25 pounds on me. I have absolutely
It's
no
actually
chance
over
of
for
being
you.
up. Yeah. With a 30, what level do I learn? What level is Dispel Magic is?
It's a 3rd level Dispel Magic.
Delightful. I'm gonna counterspell this, and I'm gonna make
Sure.
it a subtle spell, so I'm not using
Very well.
components.
Well, we already targeted Sason with the Dispel Magic, so we're going to choose someone on the deck here, 1d8. Number 2, that's Mr. Coin. Mr. Coin, we come running up on you.
You try.
Saphir, you used your reaction already, so you can't take an opportunity
I
attack.
did, yes.
So we're going to attack Coin 3 times. The first time, Coin, a 24 to hit
Meets
you.
it. Oh no, because I have a super special plus 10 AC item that I got this year.
Oh, yeah, what's
Wait,
that item?
let's go.
Yeah, I take it. I take that.
It's the
All right.
super Rooted toy. Protects from all attacks.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to suffer 13 damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw with DC 17 or be paralyzed.
Ain't
Fine.
nothing.
Second swing would be a 28 to hit you for 12.
Hits.
And then the third attack also hits you with the 20.
No, 22
22?
misses. It's
All right.
24 is mine.
And then we reach up with my jaws and we try to bite you. If we bite you, we will swallow you. A 19 doesn't bite you.
Nope.
Green Gem
Now you
Flower.
want to eat me, not him.
Okay, reaction comes back.
I'm gonna at the end of his turn. I'm gonna use my stone rune. Why
Okay.
not? See what happens.
Get
Try
him.
to charm
DC
him?
19 Wisdom save. Yep.
Cool.
I assume that he's immune or something, but
With a
or
32,
just
he
really
saved.
high. Yeah. Okay.
All right, Bryn, what's up?
Yeah, I'm going to use my bonus action to go into my Trance of Order, which somehow I actually didn't use at all during the Pitney Bones fight, but is pretty strong. And then, so that's been 0 rounds since I put that up. And then for my primary action, there's got to be a buff we can slap on somebody, right? Or let's see. Yeah, no, we're just gonna go for damage. I'm gonna cast Psychic Glance at 4th level and ask for an Intelligence saving throw.
All right, the intelligence saving throw for this individual comes through as a 21.
That's not gonna get there.
Suffers 24 psychic damage and is incapacitated until the start of your next turn.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah, cool. That's my turn.
All right. Rafinas is going to use her first ability, and she's going to cast Mass Inspiration. So everyone gets Bardic Inspiration with a D12.
Wow, cool.
Damn.
That's her bonus action. And then she's going to cast a second spell, which is going to be Heat Metal on his flail. And he's incapacitated, so his con save to hold on to his flail. Get 23. Her spell save DC is 22. So he holds on to his flail but suffers 34 fire damage. And she smiles at Sason and will walk over to the side and lean against the side of the ship. Ruzid, it's your turn.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to become large, and then I'm going to use my main action to cast Enlarge Reduce on myself.
Okay.
And then oh, yeah, I meant to do that.
Hell, I've
No,
ever seen.
leave it. It's the last fight of the campaign, and it's
And that's how the
Okay.
ship went down.
And then yeah, the entire ship just disappeared.
oh,
How
man.
to sink the train wreck? Just let them be themselves.
And then I'm gonna use my action surge and attack 3 times.
Very well.
Start beating the fuck out of this guy. Sure. Boom, and then all those get a D4,
Okay.
and then a D8 from the other one too. There you go. That's all the damage.
All right, so we're 38 plus 4 is 42 points of damage. Pow, pow, pow.
Okay, it's my
Very
turn.
good. Okay, after Reason, we go to Oshin Ryman. You have that wish in your
I'm gonna
pocket,
fire
Oshin.
off. I'm gonna fire off I'll cast Disintegrate spell,
Okay.
Nice.
Oh,
and then I'm gonna use a Portent and give him a 10 on the saving throw.
Cool. So he ends up with a 20. You'll suffer 83 force damage as a section of his flesh disintegrates away.
That's good. If you have one more of those to save when he gets low, that might be a way to stop him from coming back.
That was my plan. That's why I only cast the 7th levels, because I have 2 others when he gets low.
Great idea.
All right.
All right, and that I'm gonna use my bonus action so that I can cast Misty Step, and then I'm gonna go, or I'll run over here first, so that'll be 25, 30, and then I'm gonna just Misty Step back, and then end my turn there.
Cool. Tati?
If I want to use my action to use an item from my potion belt, is that an option?
That's fine.
I'd like to use a bonus action to pull a mask over my face and begin a ghost walk.
Okay.
I'm going to use a bit of movement to get under him. Ghost walk gives me hover, so I'm going to go up 10 feet into him. I'd like to use an action to pull from my potion belt air spores. And I would like to release air spores inside him.
Oh my God.
I
Okay.
take
chemical warfare.
I
Okay.
take 1d
It's the war
10
crime.
force damage. I
See,
take
this is why we took the glue away from you.
listen. I take a
I can't believe I
1d10
let you
force
have the
damage.
natural-
I
Create
have
the
been
problem
so
with
well
her,
behaved
create a
this
solution.
whole time.
Okay.
If I end my turn within a person,
Yep.
I take 1d10 force damage at the end of my turn.
All right.
Jesus Christ, is she still a good guy? It's been a while. Like,
It's not even that bad. If he wants to get in the water, it's great for him.
yeah, he might start swimming away from us.
It's, if you
Okay.
ingest air spores and you're in normal oxygen,
Yeah.
it just hinders your breathing and causes constitution checks to be made with a -4 penalty.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Awesome.
Can I just get some recognition for not having pulled this shit for this whole campaign?
Acknowledged.
You had the trick up your sleeve. Finally got a
I
chance
have
to do
never once phased into a person to release poisons into them.
Yeah, so
Everyone give it up for Tati for
Yeah.
waiting to commit more
Restraint.
crimes.
Yeah, you want to do war crimes when everyone is around.
it. Yeah, and we all waited to do the simulacrum
He's
trick
an
until the last
elder
session
demon
too.
and your almost girlfriend's ex, so calm down.
All bets are off now.
You
go
are
ahead.
Ain't like
trying to
we're-
kill him.
We ain't flying
they
the
break
flag.
up, do
No
we have
nations
to-
on this ship. So, therefore, we ain't party to anyone that could be charged with the war crime.
All bets are off now.
Now,
We're gonna have the coin simulacrum factory in the next hour.
are you releasing these directly into his lungs, or are you doing it just inside his body overall?
I think I was aiming for his mouth because I was hoping to just like have
Okay.
like if I have to lose a limb, I was thinking arm
Okay.
instead of torso.
Cool. So he has -4 to his Constitution saving throws.
He's got a tummy ache.
As
On
he starts
checks,
coughing
it doesn't
and wheezing.
actually say saving throws.
Constitution checks be made with.
Well, saving throw would
with-
include is a Constitution check.
No, it's not.
All right,
Oh,
I
it's
leave
not.
now
it
we're
to
gonna
the
challenge
lawyers.
him to a breath holding contest.
I leave it to the Lord. I don't even
Alright.
care. Just kill this stupid thing.
All right, Tati. Tell you what, because this was a cool move, Roll 23d4 for causing an embolism.
Oh God. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, roll for embolism. This is the last session. Why not?
All right,
Jesus.
Tati, the air spores got into his veins and arteries and will bulge outwards and burst, dealing 57 points of damage.
Oh.
Look,
Oh,
real
so you're
cool,
yelling
right,
at me
guys?
for making comments, Bryn, and you're not doing anything about that? What the hell was that?
It's not my turn, and I don't have any reactions that could stop this.
You're allowed to look on in horror as a reaction.
Well, no, I'm
It's a
not,
free
I'm
action.
Not I'm not committing my reaction to that. I've got a.
I'm gonna counterspell his look of horror.
All right, Mr. Coin, as Tati causes this guy's veins and arteries to bulge and burst, what do you want to do?
I'm kind of nervous to even touch it, but I think I'm gonna punch it. Coin's going to walk to the end of his rope, and he's gonna start slapping.
It's okay, some other people are at the end of their rope.
I'll give you one, Eric. I'll give
Thank
you one this
appreciate
session.
that.
He will flurry of blows, an additional hit.
You dealt
He will
30
attempt-
points of damage.
Technically, Hand of Harm applies, presuming necrotic damage
Yes.
lands.
Doing 11 more.
Does a poison check run.
Yep.
That will be just for condition, since they were all melees.
He's fine.
He would technically roll it for. It doesn't matter. Literally. Actually, no. I can force it off of Hand of Harm. He's poisoned.
Okay. Very good.
And that's the end of his turn.
All right. Sayson,
Yeah, let's just do the damage run. I'll attack twice.
Sorry, did the 19 hit or did the 19 miss?
19 missed.
19. Okay, so just the 20.
Yeah, he has an AC of 20.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll
So the
throw on
20.
2 third level smites on this.
Okay.
I think it's 5d6 for each. So.
Now, is there any reason why you would have advantage against this guy right now? No?
No, I don't
Okay.
think I do, no.
All right. So we've got 8, 19 plus 1. 19 plus 1 is 20, 29. 29 plus 21 would be 50. 50 plus the additional 32. 82 plus 6 is 88 points of damage. Very good.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll throw another Sanctuary on the Venus.
Okay. She smiles. We're going to make a great team, Sayson. Saphira? You have a way to
Alright,
keep him from coming back?
I don't know that I do, but I'm going to try to do non-lethal damage so that. Oh, actually, I'll ask everyone else. Do you think if I just like knock him out and don't kill him, do you think he goes back or do you think he stays here?
Rafinas, this one, we're going to pass this one over to you.
She shrugs. I don't know. I've never been able to knock him out before.
Can I do a religion check?
Sure. From inside the creature.
Well, the inside of his guts tell me.
Oh yeah, the rules as written are in here.
So, Tati, if you render this guy unconscious, he's just going to stay here.
From somewhere underneath him, you hear, if we just knock him out unconscious, he's just gonna lay down on the ship for a while.
Right. Then I will try to hit him non-lethally.
Saphira critically strikes it.
Non-lethally!
I love those. It's non-lethally. As you render him with 0 hit points, he falls unconscious.
It's a perfect strike to like the base of the neck where it meets the stomach.
Very good. All right. Anything else, Saphira?
Just gonna throw my sword and put it in its scabbard.
All right. Bryn, we go to your turn.
Does he get any kind of death saving throw or?
Nope, he's unconscious.
He's unconscious. Okay. Well, Rufinus, it's your lead. Bryn's just gonna back away and pass the turn, and he's ready to act if he wakes up.
Okay. Rufinus looks around. Do we have a way to keep him from coming back?
When you say coming back, can you elaborate on what you mean by that?
Demons, when they die, go to the hells. Same with fiends. When they do so, they return after a certain number of days. I don't feel like getting this guy to come back. Is there any way we can prevent him from getting back to hell?
I think
let's
Tati
see.
does a
Disintegrate plus Tati, right? Yeah.
soul coin kind of thing.
I most certainly do not. Like, excuse you.
What?
Sorry, not soul coin. I misspoke. You know what I meant. You got the little trinket that.
Oh yeah,
Whatever.
soul token.
Look, because that's totally different. Anyway, yeah. Ask Tati's the one who has a. Who is?
I think it. I mean, assuming that we haven't used the hat in this year, that we could cast a spell that would just kind of like trap him in something, if we didn't want to go that route.
Oh, there is like a spell called
wait.
Soul Jar.
You can also ask the hat for something.
Imprisonment.
Is he a
that...
demon or a devil?
He is Demon Lord.
I guess I conveniently forgot that during one of the things I wanted to do during my downtime was ask the hat where it wants to go and what it wants to do.
We'll cover that after this.
And-
That's fine.
Yeah.
Ask the hat for a
asked
solution.
that, so I just happened to have the hat. Well, I was planning on I don't know what the hat wants. I don't anyway. Are we so what's the plan? Are we asking the hat for a scroll of imprisonment or soul jar? Is Tati gonna capture this thing's soul?
So you guys remember the times when like Saphira's soul was being taken away, I wasn't always able to grab it before it left.
Okay. So let's do this. Bryn, you ask the hat. Tati, you get ready to grab the soul if possible, and once we're ready, Oshin, you can fire off the disintegration, depending on what Bryn has. We have all of our bases covered probably with that, and then can go from there, unless anyone else has anything else they want to add.
Look, I'm gonna be honest for a second. Is this we're in the epilogue, and I genuinely can't read the room and see if this is somebody's. If somebody wanted something specific to happen, is there something specific that we want Bryn to do in this situation that is part of the story, or is this?
You could try
I can't tell
reasonably asking him to not come back.
Bryn,
As far as I'm aware, no.
Intimidation, persuasion. Come on, charisma boy.
Walker, we have been in this campaign for so long. Do you think any of us have planned in advance for this exact moment on how it needs to
yes.
play?
I kind of assumed it was one of you because we all said what we want. This was going to be the epilogue, and we all said what we wanted to do. So I was kind of guessing that this was part of somebody's epilogue and they had a conclusion in mind. But clearly that doesn't look like it's the case. The person it's most likely to be is Tati, and she's making fun of me, so it's not her.
This is Rafina's epilogue, not
Bryn,
I think this is part of the date.
I think there's a monster on my ship and you need to kill it.
For the record, this is
Fine, I'll
Coin's
start. request.
Coin wanted to go on the ship and do one more adventure before the end.
See? Perfect.
Aw. Oh, that's so sweet. That's
Oh yeah, more
fantastic.
if you
Yeah,
want to
come on, charisma boy.
It would be easier to portray how angry I am if I could keep a straight face while I'm doing
if you actually want meta contextual reasoning, like I said, we started off just fighting stuff on a ship. It kind of makes sense. That's an ending point for the party, in my opinion. But it's not like coin doesn't need to be the killing blow on this.
No, not at all. The request last week was, hey, let's try and tie it together to the way the adventure started, on a ship, fighting. Here we are.
Oh, that's amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it.
That's all I was given,
Venus,
and so all of this is just me tying it all together with a nice bow.
Rafinas, if we trap this guy in a demi-plane shaped like a tower for theoretically forever, maybe not quite forever, but just long enough to be a great plot hook for another future campaign, like, do you think that's like a good way to deal with this guy, or do we have to actually...
Sounds good to me.
That's not going to trap his soul.
Let's just make sure
gonna
it's a very lightless tower.
A lightless tower. Okay. Tiny demi-plane, warded against teleportation and planar travel. All right. Bryn is gonna compose or we could put him in a gem. Oh no, that explicitly says light can pass in and out. So maybe that's like a bad...
I mean, if we put it in a gem, we could just hold on to it and make sure nothing happens to it. Unless you're Phoenix, you have somewhere specifically you want us to hide him.
The other idea I had, Bryn, is if we cast Gate, we can just push it through, kill it in its home plane, and then come right back.
Oh, if we kill it in his home plane, is he gone forever?
Yep, that kills him dead.
Okay, that's better. Gate is 9th level, so we can't wish for it. Is there any... there's no arcane gate? That doesn't go to another plane, right? No, that's just 500 feet. Okay.
I didn't know if the hat... I mean, I assume
teleport spell should get you there.
Well, I mean, we could... He's unconscious, so he's not willing. We could try and just, plane shift the whole party and then plane shift back, but Oshin only has...
The only danger is also we would be in the hells.
Yeah, no, I think that...
I do have, though, Bryn, a potion of rejuvenation, so it's possible I can get us 2 wish spells.
Okay.
I never used it in the last combat.
Well, if we transform him into something else and then kill him, does he still retain his demon-like ability to regenerate?
Probably. I'd be shocked if he didn't.
Are we still in
anyway.
Because I still have the potion. We can turn him into an ooze.
We can exit initiative at this point. Because you guys are discussing things. That's fine.
I'm just gonna step out here and stop taking damage, though.
We can do the plane shift if you want.
Never ever to mess with you.
Okay.
I mean,
That's fun.
he gets to save against that, right? Even if he's unconscious. Because I think an unwilling creature.
Wait, I got it. I think I know how to do this. Okay, we hit him with something that will kill him, right? Bryn or Oshin, one of you have Silas's Hinder Fate to stop the damage from going through. Then we banish him so that he's back on his home plane, and then we let the damage happen. That should kill him on his home plane.
Oh,
that's extremely clever. My concern is we won't be able to see it happening, and therefore.
Well, who has
hang on. If he's
and we all look at Rafinas.
Yeah, Oshin, disintegrate guarantees a death if he's at 0 hit points. So
yeah,
I think that's a genius idea. I'm gonna.
If we want to be doubly safe, we can do that, and then also grab a gate spell from the hat. Before we drop the spell, we can cast Gate so that we'll be able to see him, and then do it. And then that drop concentration on Silas's Hinder Fate. And if it kills him, we see he just totally phased, we'll be fine.
I think scrying probably works just as well. Or, I mean, we could send a ring gate with him, but that's kind of a waste of a perfectly good ring gate. Is there any way to do this without pulling a 9th level scroll out of the hat?
Just the banishment trick as far as I'm coming up with.
I mean, I think that's pretty good. Rafinas, are you gonna know when he's dead? Like, does
Oh yes, I'll know.
Okay. Well, if it doesn't
And
work, I'll
Rufinus,
end the
do you think
punishment-
this seems
I'll
like a
end
good
the
idea?
punishment early, and then he'll come back and we can deal with it again. Well, he will be dead, but I think this is fine. I'll cast Hinder Fate as a cantrip,
Sure.
and
I'll do the banishment just so that we're not both concentrating.
Awesome.
Just so you're not
And then,
concentrating both.
yeah, Oshin, do you want to let it rip?
Yeah, I'll throw off disintegrate.
Can't dodge it.
what is
Cool.
it?
Before you
Great.
roll the dice, I will use my reaction to hold the die roll.
Okay.
That determines how much force damage he takes.
Sure.
And
And I'll hit him with the banishment.
Jason, yeah,
All right.
send it.
And somewhere.
Oh wait, no, this is very fitting. I still have a reaction, so I'll give him a. Oh no, I don't. I just use my reaction. Never mind. I was gonna use my nat 1 portent on this, but I actually can't. So
I think he auto fails.
Yeah.
we're gonna. Well, he auto fails the disintegrate, not necessarily the banishment.
So,
I thought it was just keep recasting, but yeah, fair.
That's true.
Regardless, he disappears, and on the hell's surface, where the flames are, a puff of dust will be burned away. Good job.
All right.
You guys figured
You
out
got
a
'em.
way to do it that I did not expect. Good job.
Nice. That was cool,
Yeah.
actually.
That was very, very clever. Good idea.
Genius Tyson. Way to show off.
Definitely
Yeah,
a
that's
power
why everyone
move.
calls me the smart one in the group.
And the what is it? The corn flotation is
Next.
still in one piece.
Rafinas is going to step over to you, Sayson. Thank you. And she's going to give you a hug.
I'll give her a hug back as well.
Sayson, I'd like to be official. And she's going to
I'd
hand
love to as
you
well.
a small chain.
Do I recognize the chain or anything along those lines?
It's a very fine chain. Are you familiar with day callers?
Sayson probably wouldn't be.
Very well. She's going to smile at you. This will be a sign that we're in a relationship.
Fair enough. He's trying to figure out how to put Dawn in his end.
Right? She'll help you. And then she smiles over at Tati. Tati, would you mind doing a ceremony?
Got it in the bag. It's the coming of age ceremony, right?
More of a wedding.
Yeah. Well, if Sison wants it.
Jason?
Yeah, you know?
All right.
Let's look towards the future.
Cool.
Hey, Bryn,
Me swap out my coming of age stuff.
I need everyone that's not hosting the ceremony to come be the best people of honor on both sides, if you guys wouldn't mind stepping over here.
Aw.
Hold on, I have to go untie my thing.
Come on.
Hold on, it'll be quick.
Alright, he's moving further to the back now.
He unties this end, and then he just sort of plummets while holding. Oh wait, shit! And now he's sort of swinging with the rope dart from this crow's nest.
Coin.
I'm on my way, very quickly. I'm on my way. Just sort of tumbles across the floor. Ow! Ow! Okay. The rope dart clings to the floor, but he picks it up.
All
Where am I
right.
supposed to stand?
You know, wherever feels right. Probably hover over us. That generally is where I think you tend to be.
Get ready with the coins to throw at them. I mean, over them. I mean, gift to them.
I'll have a trick in mind.
All right.
So we will now begin the best friends forever, even after death ceremony.
Very good. As Tati performs the ceremony for the couple, I'm going to ask Tati, did you have something in mind, or do we want to gloss over it?
Well, I gotta hear that both Rafinas and Sison have agreed to be best friends forever, even after death.
I agree.
Agreed. Here's to the future.
Matching tattoos. Very
What?
in the future, they're very
I hear if we go
matching tattoos.
get a meal together, we can get 1/4 of a tattoo each.
I think you might need kids before you can get that far.
No,
We'll
get
have
on
to
it.
discuss that privately.
Have kids before you do anything permanent. Okay.
She's going to do
Oh,
a
man.
minor conjuration using prestidigitation to create a bouquet of flowers. And she's going to throw it over her shoulder directly at Saphira. Did Saphira catch it?
Absolutely not. I don't want to be like Sabir doesn't want
Hey,
to.
again,
Slices
is
it
that,
with
is that
her
a ranged
blade.
weapon attack?
Right out of the air.
It is a race attack, so it comes back and hits you.
Hilarious.
Ah. So, as the happy couple are on the ship, that's a great spot for us to go ahead and officially end this campaign and go into what I like to call the boon section of the campaign, where we actually do the final epilogue. Now, I hope you guys have been creative over the week, because we have a lot of options that you guys can do to the world of Toivoa in general. These boons are going to be, what could you ask the GM to do to the Toivoan campaign setting for your character or for the world, etc. And it does not matter. I'm just curious, what could we do as a boon for your character? As a why is Twiki on there? What the hell? Get rid of that. Someone defaced my art.
I think you mean they faced it.
Yeah.
So,
Oh man.
these can be anything from making the Grode be a new species to having a certain kind of creatures annihilated. There's a lot of things we can do here, guys. We can create new lands, new organizations, etc. Anything you guys would ask the GM to do for you, your characters, for the setting, etc. So, we're going to go from right to left. Sayson, what would you ask of the GM as your end of campaign boon?
So this is going to be in connection with the wish spell that I've been holding on to for like a year plus at this point. Once things have settled down a little bit, he's going to take a little bit of time. He's going to make sure Akeda is all built up. He's going to pretty much make it ready to become a town. And at that point, he's going to use his wish spell to attempt to resurrect all the members of his village that had died when he'd been attacked.
Okay.
Assuming that works, because that's also, that's always messy with wish spells. He's going to just try and spend a little bit of time turning it into a fallen city. He's going to... we talked with the group a little bit in terms of government, not everybody. So if anyone has any thoughts here, I know the city kind of is for everyone. This is in Akeda. I was thinking we would have seven elected members who are running the city, plus all of us have permanent seats on the council, effectively. And then there would be one mayor elected every 2 years or so, which I would be voting for Ruzid.
I hope your building's not the one on fire.
Ruzid for mayor.
No, it's not, but there you go. Hopefully that quiets it a little bit. Sorry about that.
Ruzid for mayor.
Ruzid, yeah. So Ruzid, you got your chance. We'll see what you use with your wish and all that.
All right.
Fun descriptions with the town. I want to use part of the enchanted bramble that used to be around our old town to kind of build up a wall, enchanted wall around the city. And I want a permanent portal to the Fey realm, if possible, in there, which could happen immediately or could be a plot hook for another party I know dealing with Fey portals.
We're going to do that as a plot hook in the future because there's stuff going on Saturday mornings that would act directly against this. But
Awesome.
I think that having one there would work well.
Great.
All right. Awesome. And what kind of culture would this village be based off of?
So this, I don't think this place would be a specific culture so much as it's specifically a place for refugees.
Okay.
It's kind of a melting pot of all these people. Like it came from initially my town being fully destroyed, and that's what it started with. And so it's very welcoming to any sort of cultures or individual towns. When people get destroyed, they
melting
often
pot.
end up here building their life again.
Okay. Refugees.
Yep.
Awesome.
Welcome for plenty of connections for like the Longstriders Consortium. I welcome them to have a building there. I know Sheen's building his school, so definitely plenty of fun allies and things like that. But
Cool. All right. So Rector resurrected the entire village worth of people from his village to form Arcata into a functional town and city. It's got enchanted bramble walls with a future portal to the Fey realms. It's going to be a melting pot for refugees. It's going to have Oshin School, the Longstriders, etc. Granted. That'll be implemented probably in the next week. We'll get that all set up. Cool. Next, Oshin. What boon could the GM give you?
So my post campaign idea was just for him to be like running a school there, like I had mentioned, for mechanically classes that would fight and cast spells. And then I wanted, since the ring that he uses to help teleport was an item that you worked with me to come up with outside of the game. I wanted to turn that into, like, if any PCs in the future create a character that in their backstory had gone to school there, or an NPC had, that is like their graduation ring. So that's just like a ring that they would get as like a token for having that. And then it'll be engraved with the school's motto that I just sent in there. It's "We pack the punch."
All right.
And then the last thing that I would have is just knowing, I'm sure, spending around quite a bit of time around Coin with these attempts on his life. If anything happens to Cash, like if they mistake him for Coin and try and hit him, I would use the wish spell to make Cash again, because somebody's got to run the corn cobs.
Understood. Very good.
How kind.
Cool. Bryn, what would be your end of campaign boon?
I might ask you to circle back to me. I didn't realize that this was going to be on screen tonight. I mean, it was obvious in retrospect, but I honestly am not sure, because all I really ever wanted was for Bryn to be able to stick around, and for the other members of this campaign to be able to stick around too, if that's what they wanted for their character. And beyond that, I honestly, the best part of this campaign for me has been just being able to play and live in this evolving world and go with the flow and get to experience the experiences. And I'm not really looking to change anything about it right now.
Cool.
So I might ask you to come back to me, but honestly, I'm not really able to think of anything right now.
I will check in with you here in a bit then.
Sounds good.
Tati, what end of campaign boon could we do for Tati? Or for the world?
In Mama Runo's time, she took the Rendaya family from Imkael's realm to the material plane. In order for the Rendaya family to find new and different purposes and ways to serve. And for every member of the family, that's something a little different. There's obviously the central theme, because we don't forget our heritage, but some of my cousins spent time learning new things or experiencing unusual experiences. Some of my cousins built families. Some of my cousins got invested in reworking the church. For Tati, it was mostly about witnessing adventurers and their stories. And I think Tati's going to go back to the family and back to the church with the stuff that she learned and the things that she found important and as part of her calling. And so I would like that if a PC, like an adventurer, leaves this world to go to Imkale's realm properly, I would like that when they go, they have the opportunity to be surrounded by the memories of the people that are remembering them, and are escorted into a fantastical world, just with someone at their side, and all of the memories of their party members being carried with them.
Okay, as part of the passage.
Yeah. I'm not trying to put like the Rendayas in the middle of that. That's just, I want to give them a chance to have their memories.
All right. So as they pass into Impale's warm embrace, they will be escorted by family and friends. Cool.
Also, I think it's funny if you make everybody on the spot remember their fallen comrades.
Understood. Love that. Anything else, Tati? No?
Nope.
Cool. Saphira! What end of campaign boon could we do for Saphira?
Oh, Ira, he's living pretty good by now. He has friends. He's going on adventures. He has purpose. Rich. It's hard to ask for much, but the one thing that bugs her is that she has died a whole bunch of times, and if she dies again, she might not be coming back. So, what I would like to ask is for her soul to be like just kind of reattached a little bit more securely, so that uh, it's as if she restarts her death counter from the beginning if she happens to die again.
Okay. Very well.
Just
Because-
stitch this back up. Hold on.
Because we all know she's going to get into some situation, and well,
Oh, yeah.
she's gonna find out what's the worst that could happen.
Cool. So, Saphira, your soul will be reset and be more attached. We'll say that this happened because of the Lady of the Lagoon, because that's kind of fun. And we'll go ahead and do that. It'd be harder to kill her off.
This is probably how she became that space pirate in the future.
Yep, that's why. That makes sense to me. Just keeps coming back and getting her death counter reset. Awesome. Oh, Ruzid! I have a suspicion, but what can we do for Ruzid?
I'm a little unsure, sort of like Walker, but I think, I don't know. I feel like I want to solidify the things that, like kind of like what Jordan said is kind of like, Ruz is really in a great spot right now. But I think that maybe it's just solidifying the fact that like the like the Green Kobold, the tattoo shop, becomes like kind of the de facto go-to place in Nausea for all your tattoo magical tattoo needs. I think that would be really great.
Okay. That was the red kobold. No? Green kobold?
Or sorry, red kobold, my bad.
All right.
I misspoke.
All right. All right. And Reason
Was
will
that
be
your
the
guess?
tattoo artist there. Cool.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
And capable of doing magical tattoos.
Yep.
All right. Awesome.
Hmm.
Very cool. We'll make that the place to get tattoos in Nausea. And you'll get a reputation as being a competent tattooer that does a really good job
Fantastic.
across the lands. Awesome.
Bruiser becomes a shopkeeper.
Yep. Mr. Coin. What could
So if
we
the
give
question-
a GM boon for Coin?
If the question was posed to Coin, he would ask Eric for an IOU that he could just sort of like call upon. Because I think he still has an outstanding IOU with Silas that he just wants to keep in the bank.
Yeah.
But as a character,
Yeah.
when I first proposed Coin, it was out of a curiosity of like, I want to make a character who views himself as lucky to others, even though mechanically he couldn't like give other people lucky.
Sure.
So I think like if you're really flavoring it, I would
Have
say
fun with it.
give Coin some sort of intrinsic aura where like mechanically he can give his lucky to
Okay.
his teammates. But if you're speaking more abstractly, I would say Coin and it like I kind of wrote it out. He desires to kind of go on a big voyage to explore. He wants to find kind of uncharted or relatively uncharted territories across the planet of Toivoa. And so I think like as a campaign boon, I would almost like ask Coin the blessing that he may find those territories he desires.
Awesome. Then what we're going to do, because I can do this, I'm the damn GM. Justin, I'm going to ask you to create a new land to be discovered. I need a name of the country, a couple cities, and a little bit
love
of a
that.
culture stuff if you're willing to do a little bit of lore creation
yeah.
for me. And we'll get it added to
Absolutely.
the map.
I'm so
Cool.
happy. That'll do for me. I'm down with that.
Okay?
Obviously, I'll confer with you.
We will
Or, like, the
also
next
give Sea Toad Coin will also gain an aura of luck that extends out 30 feet, and he can grant his luck to someone else as a bonus action.
Love it. That's full
Or as a
circle. That's
reaction.
what I
We'll do a
wanted.
reaction on that one.
It's already getting nerfed.
No,
Oh, it's
reaction's better.
I think it's better.
Reaction's
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
He can literally
Reaction
be like,
is- you gotta
hey,
save
look,
it.
use my luck. And
Oh, you're right. You're right. It is instant.
Save it for when it's
Okay.
needed.
yeah.
Getting buffed. It's getting buffed already.
You and
Cool.
McGinnis gets buffed.
The Toivoa patch go crazy tonight.
Yep.
Yes, thank you. I'm more than happy with
Cool.
that.
Send it to me sometime this week so I can get it implemented.
Yeah, I'll give
because
it that.
we got some new campaigns coming up. And spoiler warning, we have been working on the extended map.
I will absolutely give deep thought to like options of what he would find and
Sure.
what he would name it.
Yeah. If you want to, however deep you want to go with it, send me whatever you're willing to give me. Culture, names, people, whatever you want to do.
I take it Coinland might be pushing it.
Coinland's probably going to be pushing it, but if you want to go something close to that, I'm cool with it.
Coinland.
I'll give it thought.
And we're not calling it SeaWorld. Nice try.
SeaWorld.
Ah,
SeaWorld.
We'll keep it more diegetic.
Yeah. All right. Mr. Bryn, I'm supposed to come back and visit you.
Yes, thank you for your patience. I think I'm ready now. I guess I've known what I wanted. I just, after hearing what the other people said, it's easier to put it into words.
Sure.
I really, in the earlier stages of the campaign, we had a lot of help, and that help often came from the Longstriders Consortium in the form of giving us quest opportunities, giving us plot hooks and directions to go, giving us connections with important people, and perhaps most importantly, giving us help when we were in really, really tight spaces. And what I want most for Bryn is to be able to pay it forward. I would like for Bryn to become a quest giver at the Longstriders Consortium and to assist, especially lower level parties, um, in terms of giving them suggestions for quests, hooking them up with magic items, trading opportunities, helping them meet the right people, and maybe going with them to watch over them and be a protector, a lot like he was in this party. But just keeping an eye on them, being a get out of jail free card if needed, like that one time when we popped a silver acorn in Sageos' lair. Um, or we had some kind of, I don't remember the form of the item, but we were on, I think it was the pirate ship Lich battle, we summoned tea. Or that might have been it might have been the dragons that were, oh man, I don't even remember, it was so long ago. But I would love for Bryn to continue to be involved, especially with lower leveled and less experienced adventuring parties.
Sure.
And ideally involved with the Longstriders Consortium as well. Although totally open to being flexible on that, depending on where other
Well, we've got
adventuring
lots of
parties
options with
go in the
that.
future.
Um,
Fantastic.
yeah, we can do
And
that
then-
absolutely, and we can even allow him to grant them a portent if we want to allow him to grant them that opportunity.
That's really cool. I would yeah, I love ideas like that. The other thing that I would love for Bryn is Bryn's the ability that we got from the third Chrononacrum key to stop time and bring other people into a time stop is incredibly cool. It's unique, and I also think it's an appropriately powerful thing to do for a 20th level character.
Yeah.
I would love for Bryn to retain that ability or be able to work towards retaining or rediscovering that ability if that is feasible. It's okay if the Chrononacrum keys, if their time has come and gone in the campaign, figuratively speaking. But I would love for Bryn to be able to do that, because being able to stop time and help do defensive things like heal people and set up buffs, but not being able to hurt people without breaking the time stop feels extremely fitting for his character.
Cool.
And I would love for Bryn to be able to continue to do that in
Awesome.
the epilogue.
Done. Absolutely. I
Awesome.
think that's really cool.
Thank you very much.
Of course, he can share he has the ability to share time stop without using a Chrononacrum key. He's gotten that powerful.
Amazing.
All right.
Awesome.
Cool. All right. Well, that's going to be all 7 of you guys. Is there anything else that anyone wanted to ask? Because I know sometimes people get re-inspired.
I can't quite remember. Did we ever address 123 Merry Way?
You have not.
Nope.
You guys left that one hanging.
Well, that's an open
Let's
thread.
leave it for other people. Sounds
We'll
like
leave that. We'll leave that for the biannual.
It's someone
reunion
else's
one
problem
shot.
now.
The body.
Kendall's not
I did
dead,
want
right?
to check with the
That's
group. No, she's very
box that
alive.
was- that was a box that was left unchecked.
Yep.
She's alive, but
That's
it's also
for
it's
someone
not-
else.
It's not a lingering threat. We know she's pretty neutral party at this point.
All
I
right.
don't know if I agree.
Well,
But one last thing I want to ask is, as a group, did we want to rename Akeda?
You could.
You know, it would make sense to, but I wouldn't know.
Right?
I already get to name one,
Like,
so this one's on you.
So
guys.
Name them all.
Coilan!
I
It's
could
Coilan!
just use the name of my old town, but I feel like having the group as a whole do something would be more fun.
Coinland.
Coinland.
If you guys want to call it Coinland, I will
Like
let
a
that
coin.
slide. We can do it.
The loophole all GMs hate.
This is so cursed.
What about just Coinland Presents and then insert name of your own?
What can we do with all of our initials?
Coinland presents.
Our names all start with consonants.
Not
Yeah,
a sheet.
Don't worry about it.
There's an O.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, there's Oshin right there.
We're putting a lot of weight on
Let's see,
Oshin.
BTS.
You guys can
It's
figure
fine.
that out.
That's
If
not
you
for us
guys
to
decide
pronounce.
you
That's
want to
for
do
Eric
that,
to
we can.
pronounce.
All right. So then we get into the other part of the epilogue where I get to do some spoiler reveals. So I based this campaign off of a pop culture media source because I think it's fun to do so to give a continuity to what I'm writing. And so you guys have been playing Grand Theft Auto 3.
Yeah, we've
Really?
certainly been playing it like Grand Theft Auto, yeah.
That's so funny.
So
Scams. We even save scums.
you
Progressing
guys,
the story whenever we feel like it.
so you guys started off being convicted of a crime you didn't commit.
Oh, wow, yeah. you're
You
right.
guys were framed for a crime you didn't commit. You were betrayed and left for dead in jail. You were broken out by someone who needed to manipulate you into working for them to affect someone else's drug trade.
Yeah.
Natch Larry Leaf is an anagram for Cynthia Farrell, the voice actress for Catalina in the Grand Theft Auto 3.
That's
And
cool.
they were a primary character in the game who caused a variety of drug trades to go on. Sumar, the agent, is a black-skinned tiefling with white eyes, like 8-Ball. 8-Ball was a major character in the campaign and was a quest giver in Grand Theft Auto 3. L.E.A. Guru, the Silky that you guys rescued from the ocean, is a street in France named after the rapper known as Guru, who voiced the character of 8-Ball in Grand Theft Auto 3. Tyrone
Could've never
Latte,
thought
the
that.
privateer dad of Crystal Latte. Tyrone is a major character in Grand Theft Auto 3 and a contact of the protagonist. Captain Palalira, captain of the Black Manta, was the Palalira is the name of the voice actress who did one of the cops in Grand Theft Auto 3, and the captain of the Black Manta was part of the Shinoza Protectorate. Pitney Bones is based off of Misty, who eventually gets shot by the protagonist at the very end of Grand Theft Auto 3. You guys dealt with the 12 spiders, which are analogous to the Yakuza. As the country of Shi was very Asian-themed, the Yakuza play a major part in Grand Theft Auto 3. You guys found evidence regarding Natch Leaf with them as well. And Segeos was a major drug lord, and you guys went to his headquarters and blew it up in a massive explosion, just like in Grand Theft Auto 3. So, those are the basics of Grand Theft Auto 3 and how we tied them into this campaign. Now, I did have a couple other things that we had as hanging plot threads. During the next 16 years, Benedicta Vallejo, the succubus who had Ruzid enchanted, will visit Ruzid. And will occasionally play with him, but will leave him alone. Eventually, she got bored of him because he has so many good things going for him. She may become a regular patron of his at the tattoo shop. Cool.
And corn stand.
So you're going to have a regular succubus who comes in, and if you'll allow me, Ruzid, she'll become your assistant.
Not great for our family-friendly corn stand next door, but we welcome
No,
everybody.
that sounds good.
Okay.
It's funny.
Cool. According to this, I had that Bryn eventually ends up in the Blue Palace after the campaign ends, because he had to deal with Silas to do so. However, Silas is going to have forgotten that, and Bryn can continue his work at the Launch Series Consortium or other location.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we owe him a Coin and I both owe him a favor.
Yep.
Warty Barreltoad, when he was notified that Frenzy had stopped being created, he will make bank selling his massive stocks of it piecemeal to the populace, as he will take over the drug trade from Pitney Bones, because he had stocks of Frenzy piled up.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
We had the amount of money donated to Grunchess R&D ended up being 19,423 gold.
That's clearly a scam.
Yeah, Coin didn't even contribute to that. He made it and he didn't donate to it.
All right. And then I know we're cutting it a little early here, but at the end of the campaign, we had a promise from a certain someone to reveal what the secret was.
Oh yeah.
Are we still going to
Say
reveal
it.
the secret?
So, as a matter of fact,
You wrote the
I
books.
Say it. Say it. Say
Right,
it.
God, we were supposed to use a boon for that.
That was, yeah, no, you missed your chance to have Bryn write the books. That's
So I'm gonna
Oh,
just to make
fuck.
sure this is what I have. I'm gonna make sure that this is what we have, that we're on the same page, because this is what I have listed. Is that the right thing?
one moment.
It's
Let's
gonna be something
see.
totally benign, like he wasn't wearing underwear that day.
I mean, so that is what I was expecting you to say. I have about 7 or 8 bullet points
Cool.
of
Oh, boy.
things that are. I have a list of bullet points that are called Bryn's Confessions (parentheses)
Let's do it.
to be shared post campaign.
Let's do it. It'll be fun.
So yeah, first things are some first was a part of Bryn's backstory that was never explored, which was that after dropping out of school, Bryn was coerced into being a drug runner for a local drug lord, and
Whoa.
ran away after after an addict who Bryn was selling drugs to died of an overdose. And that is a reason why Bryn was so vehemently against drugs and using drugs at the start of the campaign.
That explains a lot, yeah.
And the second bullet point is the one that Eric just shared, posted in the chat to double check that it's the right one, and is the one that Bryn gave to Silas in exchange for a favor. And that that secret is that at the start of the campaign, Bryn was vehemently anti-blood magic. And that was a plot point that was very prominent in the first maybe 2 years, and then eventually it faded away. But after Sootmouth died, Bryn became more open to the possibility of using his blood or his friend's blood to protect the people he cares about. And Bryn, in addition to letting Ruzid tattoo him using Ruzid's own blood, which was something that he refused to do, he also secretly bought a spell scroll from a vendor in Australia that would use blood magic.
That's so messed up.
He ever needed it. Mechanically, the spell scroll was a spell called Wither and Bloom, which inflicts necrotic damage to some people in a circle and also restores hit points. So thematically, that was going to be Bryn using blood magic for the first time in a moment of desperation. But then that never ended up happening. And so Bryn gave the scroll to Silas as a physical token of the secret that he was sharing.
Bryn,
Bullet point number 3.
You grow tomatoes?
Yeah, that was our euphemism for
tomatoes.
for blood magic back in the day. Bullet point number 3. Bryn seriously considered murdering Silas during the Cronin Acromarch. Because he felt that if Silas was not going to be a responsible leader and basically ruler of this time domain, he considered murdering Silas and taking the throne himself, so that someone responsible could have it, so that someone who actually was not just a party animal but was responsible would have it. That was just a thought, but it was.
I knew the
worth
thought was
writing
there,
down.
and I think the fact that
Yeah.
Crystal married him kind of tempered that.
It was, yeah. I decided it was before. It would have happened during the fight when there were, I think, like 4 different versions of Silas.
Yeah,
because there was a fight against
I remember you asking.
not Sigils, Zarud.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. There were 4 different versions of Zarud and 4 different versions of Silas, and so that would have been the time. And Bryn didn't know that Crystal was planning to marry Silas in the epilogue. But it was
Yeah, that really complicated the usurp plan, didn't it?
well, no, it was a passing thought during the arc. It wasn't gonna be like, oh, after the fact, we'll restore him to his throne and then I'll murder him. It was more like, well,
philosophically,
he's not on the he's not on the throne right now. What if he just never came back and someone more responsible took it over? Similarly, in the Palace of Crimson Glass, there was a moment when Bryn was alone in the room with Farfanel, who is the knight that we rescued from the door, and Bryn considered murdering the Mirror Knight so that Sason wouldn't waste a spell slot banishing him back to the plane.
Bryn, damn!
Walker!
Yeah. Again, it was just a passing thought, and the moment passed because the rest of the group was only out of the room for like a round or two. But Bryn had his grip on his wand of magic missiles underneath his cloak, and he was seriously considering doing it.
That's fun because I remember after the whole Crimson Glass thing, you had been like, it was the right move to send him back. In character, you had talked about that and how you had felt bad trying to talk me out of it before. That's crazy.
You think you know a guy.
So I really wanted, after that arc, I wanted to find Farfanel and trade my shield for his, because the previous shield that I had was a +2 shield that I had hammered into Sitmouth's visage, or in the visage of a gnoll, as a reminder of that sacrifice. But story-wise, I wanted to trade out that shield for a new one from a representing a Knight of the Mirrored Order, as a reminder that sometimes everybody lives, and you don't have to make sacrifices to get everybody out alive. So yeah, that was the motivation behind that. And then the last two things that I have written down here are there's the one about Bryn unleashed a monster from a book in the Dragon Library. I don't remember if the rest of the party actually knew that, or if that was if Eric sent that to me in private messages. But basically, Bryn was on his own in the library and failed a saving throw against a cursed tome, and it like released some kind of horrible monster.
Kava.
So yeah, that's somebody else's problem. And
interestingly,
then,
she got defeated at the bachelor party I ran in November. They faced off against her, and they defeated her, but didn't permanently kill her.
Neat.
He's currently buried under the sands of Ostrea.
Delightful. Yeah, last two things are kind of more meta things, which are, firstly, there is a serious rule violation that occurred in, like, I think it was like the second to last episode of the campaign, or maybe the third to last episode of the campaign. And I chose not to bring it up because there's a difference between being a rules lawyer, to be fair, and just being an asshole. And what happened is we resurrected Oshin and we forgot to roll to see if he would stay dead. And I realized it, and I almost brought it up, and then I realized, hang on, if I do this and Oshin just stays permadead, I'm the asshole in this situation.
You gotta be carrying that the whole
Thank you, Oshin. We're fine.
I didn't. It was. I wasn't that worried about it because it was purely a story thing. But if we're like 2 episodes from the end of the campaign and Oshin just permadies, then it's like there's no reason we need to do this right now.
I'm glad you brought that up, because imagine you never brought it up, and for the rest of the time, Walker's like, "Is Oshin really alive though?" Like,
no, it's like 20 years later. You've been holding it with what is it? with the what is the spell? The hold the dice rolls.
Hinder Fate.
Hinder Fate. You've been holding it with Hinder Fate for 20 years, and you let it drop, and then he rolls a 1.
Well, he rolled a 57. He's okay. We don't have to retcon anything. There, you get a little bit of closure there, Bryn. We fixed it.
It's not. I wasn't like guilty about it. I just wanted to point out that we forgot to do that.
All good.
And then the last thing I have written down is I'm a little disappointed that mechanically Bryn was dead when Pitney Bones died, because I had a one-liner for when if Bryn got to deliver the final blow to kill Pitney Bones. I had a line that I was going to say. I'm going to preface this by saying it's really not funny now. I think it would have been been better in the moment if nobody was expecting it. but with all this, with me like leading up to it, I don't think it's
Yeah.
that. Anyway, I was gonna say, Pitney Bones, I'm gonna do something that I should have done a long time ago. I'm gonna admit that Jordan is way funnier than me. And then I'm gonna go
It's even funnier to think that that was Bryn's like dying thoughts.
Oh,
He's
that was
like,
great.
I can't wait to get this one-liner out.
I was looking for. I just thought it would be funny because like Jordan like is really good at like making puns, and I like always groan, but like deep down I'm like, yeah, that was pretty good. I really wanted to say that at a moment where it was totally inappropriate and no one was expecting it,
Yeah,
and then my character was dead.
that's
So
awesome.
would've been
I
good.
didn't get to do
I
it.
love that reveal.
And then there's one more bullet point that I'll share when
Sure.
we're not streaming because I don't think it's fitting. I don't think it's appropriate for a general audience.
He wrote all the books. He wrote all the books.
No, I didn't write all the books.
He wrote this.
He wrote
So
them-
we wrote some of
He was
them.
like, he wrote fanfic of the book.
A humble author.
Yeah, he wrote them in real life. It's like 400 pages, and he's gonna show us that.
God damn.
No.
That's
It's actually
furry
published.
porn. That's just furry porn, and you're suggesting that I'm like a furry porn artist on the side. and
We're
that's
not gonna
why-
go into
No,
that. No.
Walker, I'm suggesting your character makes furry porn. It's different.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
not
Oh,
going
that's
to
still-
go
It's what your
into
character
that.
would do.
So, did anyone else have any reveals that they would like to make about their character?
I don't have reviews, but I'll share fun facts.
Sure.
One, Coin's real name, I wrote this before session 0, was Jin Dom.
Yep.
Because like the traditional grung names are like single syllable, right?
Mhm.
But he goes by Coin because it's marketable.
Yep. Seatoad Coin is not his name.
The other thing, and this is for Ray particularly, I don't know if I ever said it, but when I was coming up with the name Coin, we just got out of Jaggerbat Curio where I met Books, and I thought having just like an object for a name goes so hard. Like I thought that sounded so cool. I almost went with Coins, but I was like, that's too much. I'm just stealing it at that point. So I took the S off and just made it Coin.
I love that so much.
That's my fun fact.
Cool. Is there any
In
fun
terms of
facts?
reveals, I don't have anything fun for that specifically, but I do have art. I got art for all of the seasons for season done, just in case I changed, which I was saving for plot points if they happened. They never
wow.
happened, but I did get them done, and I will drop them in the art channel right now.
I did see the winter one back in the day.
I did not show you the others, yeah.
Very cool. These look like
Damn.
they were done by Stormy.
Yeah,
Or no,
all of them the same, or not Stormy, what's their name?
David.
Yeah, great artist, truly incredible work. Highly recommend it.
Pretty.
And the hair changes color. Oh wow! I didn't even consider that his hair could change color with the seasons.
That's really
I
cool.
Yeah,
always
it
just
was really fun to
imagined
do
him
it.
as Being green. This is so cool.
Wait, she's saying if he
I
died
was-
and got revived, he would look different?
So I specifically got the winter one done first, right before Saphira. We went to try and save Saphira, because I figured if we couldn't save her successfully, I would swap to winter form and have like a little bit of a personality change, coming a little bit harder, a little bit colder, things like that. And then I had the other forms. Summer a little bit angrier, depending on what would happen. There's a whole bunch of different storylines. And then fall was kind of literally that's kind of the vibe.
Bipolar
And then
assassin.
fall with like a little bit calmer, a little bit more acceptance instead of trying to like save everybody. There were times I could have made the change, but also mechanically I liked summer. But I had them ready to go just in case.
That's nice.
That's so cool.
Cool. Awesome. We also just apparently someone posted some fan art in the art channel for you guys. So go check that out.
I guess like another fun fact is throughout the campaign, I mentioned this earlier, that like Coin had regularly during long rests, he would like sort of draw the moon of the state of where we were.
Yep.
And I specifically tried to get like every phase of the moon at different points in the journey. And I'll have to double check because he's definitely made all of them, but I don't know if they all are cataloged. But
I don't know if
On
they're
a-
all cataloged, but I know that you regularly did so for at least the first year. And
Yeah.
I know that you would have checkmarked all of them as far as the character goes.
100%. So that's just another fun fact that diegetically within Toivoa, there is kind of an art piece of like all of the different campfires we've made under like each phase of the moon.
That's fun. Awesome. Cool. Any other reveals anyone would like to make? No? All right.
I was working for Pitney Bones the whole time.
No,
It wouldn't be an open-ended ending if I had more to reveal.
Yep.
My character
So,
will be out and about.
couple things
Things will
I
be
will go
happening.
ahead and reveal. Crystal, the centaur that was in the first half of the campaign, was the daughter of a major crime lord and underworld boss who is currently working in cooperation with Samara.
You wouldn't guess. from looking
Jerome,
at her.
yep, Jerome, her father is a massive black centaur and is currently based out of, out of the city of Karth, which had been South Cove. He is the darkness in Nausea. If you guys have gone into the back alley where Stefan Segal is, the darkness, the voice in the darkness, is actually Crystal's father. So that's interesting. And then Isaac had 2 children. Those were surrogated, and him and Giancarlos are going to have their continuing profitable business there in Nausea because that's what I got asked for. And Giancarlo still holds it against him that Isaac keeps leaving for weeks and days at a time without him. So, but yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this campaign. As always, guys, it's a privilege and an honor to have been your GM for 4.5 years. Like, seriously, guys, this doesn't happen very often. GMs that get players like you guys are an absolute privilege. So thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM. There's a ton of amazing ones out there, and I'm always thankful you choose me to be yours. We're going to be doing session 0 for the next campaign next week. I know that Tati's not going to be joining us for next campaign. We wish her the absolute best. You're very welcome whenever. If you do decide to come back, let us know. But you will be very sorely missed.
Absolutely.
We wish you the absolute best.
It's been fun as hell, Ray.
Promise you, Ray.
Yep.
Been the best, really.
You guys can come and see.
Gonna have so much FOMO.
You guys can see Ray on Tuesdays with the Wandering Too Far group because she is going to continue playing over there.
Right on.
All right.
Hell yeah.
But we'll hold session 0 next week, so there will be no session next week. Come join us the following week because we want to make sure that we get the right story for these guys. So
we'll need to iron out the plan.
Yep.
I'm still uncertain.
So the next Wednesday broadcast will be on the 10th. So next week will be session 0. We'll handle all the building and stuff on the back end. But I'm going to go ahead and send off our viewers. As always, guys, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. We do appreciate you very much. Have a wonderful night. Please stay safe. We'll be back on Friday morning with the Toivoan Sea Dogs, as they've just discovered a sword that has cursed them to go and kill Sea Toad Coin.
What?
Take care. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Be safe.